What's going on, guys? We're back here with a different episode of Different Scripts. And, as you can see, we're fucking a full squad right now. We have our first female guest of Different Scripts, Erin. How are you doing, Erin? Doing good? Mm-hmm. That's good to hear. We have our second female guest, fucking Jamie. Yo, what up? What up, pussy clot? Yo, nah. The banter's all real high because Barca got touched.
Touch it.
R. Kelly settings, bro.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. And different site. Thanks to this kid.
Different set.
Yeah.
Different scripts. What's up, Ronan? Good to have you on. Back on.
Again.
Yeah, one of our first guests ever.
And biggest fan.
Biggest fan.
Biggest fan.
Yo, I know there's some people out there. Wes. Yeah, I was not gonna name names. He's out there.
We love you guys.
I'm here as well.
I was about to say, I forgot about you too. The snake. But, still a snake. Never forget that, guys.
Snake today.
Not a snake. No. All right, but should we just get straight into it? You guys have anything on your mind? Or is it just me? Because I'm hot right now.
What are you hot about?
What am I hot about? You want to know?
What are you hot about? You gotta go to the phone to see what you're hot about?
Nah, yeah. Honestly, mad people have been dying. Yeah. Let's just put it out straight. Like, R.I.P. Claude again. I don't know if you probably don't know about that.
Big time.
He was like, I'm trying to think of something.
You should explain that.
Claude, he was just basically like a huge Arsenal fan. And when like the whole like fan following things became like the social media part of it became big, he was like one of like the big guys. Died recently. Mad young too, 58 years old.
Yeah, that was wild.
But I don't know, we already talked about it.
Yo,
praise up to him.
Another young fella, fucking DMX.
Yeah, how old are you?
50.
50. Like,
yeah. Yo, rip DMX, man. That shit's that's real.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't realize like the actual like scope of his impact, like not impact, I'm just saying like that man was a superstar. Mm-hmm. There's obviously, I think if you scrolling on the timeline, you saw anything, you probably saw the video of him at like the festival where the crowd was as far as the eye could see. That's because that man, like audience, was really that big. Mm-hmm. He brought the soul and the heart to like thug music. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah. That man was talking about mental illness a lot. He was talking about like he was opening himself up and like for thugs, and like that shit was not happening.
He said thug had feelings.
He said it's dark and hot as hell, dog.
Yeah. Bro, nah. And someone we care a little bit less about, fucking Prince Williams.
I don't give
Phillips?
a fuck about that. That man was old.
Philip Williams? Is that his full name?
Philip Williams.
Prince he has no first name, last name.
You ever see the picture
the
of him
Queen's
where he's like mad purple?
Yeah. Dude, he was 90. That man was
99.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he didn't get the note from the Queen though. Yikes.
What's that mean?
Wait, what's that? When you're in England and you turn 100, you get a personalized note sent to you, happy birthday
from his wife?
From the Queen.
Oh, from his wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he would have got one. He didn't. If you made it to 100. He didn't make it to 100.
Fuck's he need a note for? That's his wife.
Everybody gets it.
Wait, everyone that turns 100?
He didn't turn 100.
Everyone in the country of England.
The president does that. The U.S.
Wait, used to. What?
Depending on the president.
That's the thing that the Queen has always done. When it's your 100th birthday, she sends you a personalized note.
That's like a tradition.
From the
Queen. Doesn't matter. Like, it's her.
That's many people don't make it to 100. Many people don't make it to 100.
Yeah.
It's like a blessing.
Wow.
She could have wrote him in. She could have wrote him in.
What do you think about the royal family?
I
Scumbags.
think they're problematic, but I'm Team Meghan. Team Meghan Markle.
I know there were
Wait,
teams.
yeah, there's a game?
She's also a liar.
They're Team
She's
Meghan
also a
Markle.
liar.
God damn, yo.
Do tell.
I mean, if this wasn't Ronan's house,
You ever watch
throw
Piers Morgan's?
hands.
You watch Piers Morgan's interview?
I know he left because of this.
You watched Piers Morgan's interview after he left?
No.
Right?
I don't-
You should watch it.
What does he say?
Is that
Dude,
it?
we're here to talk
He
about
talks
it. Yeah.
about how
pull it up.
Meghan Markle basically just like lied about everything in her interview with Oprah. And
Oh.
I know. I
Say
agree.
that.
I agree that like what the royal family is doing to them is terrible. But also Meghan Markle sometimes doesn't make things better for herself. If you know what I'm saying.
Bro, fuck the royal family.
Like, why do we talk about them so much?
That's what I'm saying. Why?
I did bring it up, but
No.
like,
Why as Americans, or why is why are they like the world celebrity?
it makes no
I think
sense.
everybody is an obsession with royalty. Everybody. All of
I think that's.
But they don't
I
even
give a
do
fuck
anything.
about royalty.
They don't even make any laws. Like, they
All
don't.
right, we're talking about bias. Like I don't care about them. The world does apparently. Maybe I'm on the wrong
But I
side.
think everybody's fascinated by royal families because we don't have one here besides the Kardashians.
I'm interested when they're doing.
They're not
some-
royalty. What the
I'm interested when they're doing the
Worthless.
criminal shit.
That's
They
dope.
are worthless. They
The
have no
Saudi
talent.
royal family. that shit's
Oh,
interesting. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like the criminal, like
See,
just
like there's something
corrupt,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Be like, yeah, you're fucked. That's why. If you guys are just royal, not doing anything with your royalness,
Yeah, and they're just fucking pricks, yo.
They're just figureheads at this point. Like,
yeah, racist
Is it-
they
figurehead
did used
pricks.
to mean something. They did actually. We've talked about this.
To the,
I know that.
I think
When
to,
I went there,
to
when
the
I was
British,
outside,
to the British,
when I
that's
was-
just like a sign of like tradition. Like, I think
Yeah.
For sure,
to
yeah.
them.
It's very much tradition.
Wes, you could correct me on that if you're watching.
when I was there,
West
I was
don't know
outside
nothing.
Buckingham Palace.
They got
and they
West.
have the
Yeah.
guards
Yeah,
outside Buckingham Palace.
that aren't
and they
supposed to
have,
move,
like, those
right?
guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just stand there, and then out of nowhere, they'll just start marching like left, right. They'll like change positions, but it's like so particular. Their feet move at the same time. Right.
Do you think
foot,
they're, like,
left
counting
foot,
Oh, the
right foot,
guards?
Left foot.
Yeah.
They'll
Or they
change their
carry
gun from
earpiece.
here to this side. They'll move.
They
Wait.
gotta have something
That's
telling
crazy.
them like, okay, time to move, or like.
No,
what I
it's
mean?
You
like-
went to London,
It's
right?
Yeah.
all
Lockdown,
time.
yeah.
It's all time.
Like, are they
Yeah,
really
you
that?
know.
Are they really like that robotic? Like,
Yeah.
You can't
Your
fuck
mom
with them
said
at all?
so, too, yeah. You- yeah.
Buckingham Palace, but then when
They're
you
behind
leave
the
Buckingham
gates, you
Palace,
can't,
you're
like,
back
talk
in
to
London.
Oh,
Does
okay.
anyone
Yeah.
here think they could do that?
what?
Be the
Nah, I
the
don't
guard.
The
Hate my life.
what
I
they
really
get red
don't.
jackets?
I'd be like talking to myself.
Okay,
I'd be
so
like
that-
singing.
yeah, that's
like,
dope.
But
I don't think I
you
could.
can't do that. That's
No,
the thing.
obviously not.
Okay, I was gonna say if anyone
That's
said
the
yes, I want you to explain
life is
why,
probably
but that's not
more
happening.
I can see Jamie doing it.
Depends on the salary.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the number? What's the
Yeah,
number?
I'll put
What-
the-
what
I'll put the
number-
red hat on.
What number
I'll
you
put
got in your head?
everything
What
on.
number you got in your head?
Like 80.
80K for the
Yeah.
year.
I'll take it.
That seems.
Yeah, I mean,
They
yo,
probably get paid more than that.
Yo.
Yeah, they probably.
But, all right.
Fuck it, yo. I'll be underneath you over like the
Yeah,
what's that
yeah.
shit called? Like when they try to go to the movies, they try to see the
stills?
movies.
The
Yeah,
stills?
Oh, the
stills.
trench coat.
Yeah, with a trench coat on, but it'd be a
Nah.
red jacket.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can split that 80K.
they definitely hire you guys. They would
Nah,
they
that's
would-
it. That's not.
they
I
would
might as well
definitely
stick to
hire you.
my
What if someone like spit in your face? Like,
Nah.
what kind of discipline you got there? Yeah,
Nah. If someone spits in my face, I'm.
that's what I'm
Nah,
thinking.
I-
Like, yo, if they're trying to fuck with me,
No.
No one spits in your face. They're not,
I'll
not
quit.
close enough. You're like
Yeah, they're like behind
way
gates.
so far away. You're like it's like gated off, high gated fence.
I
And
thought
they're
you could like
You're,
walk
like,
up to
way
them and
back
fuck with
in
them.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's like
Arthur-
a movie trope. It's not a real.
I ain't been
movie.
there. I'm seeing the movie.
No,
Yeah, I think that's audio.
classic
Yeah.
Austin.
Who is in the movie?
You said I
Well-
can't believe everything I read online.
Rip Prince Philip. But the Queen's single
Rip
now
DMX.
just when clubs are opening.
Yeah, I heard she was on.
honestly,
I heard she was on Tinder.
She's
More
single.
than-
Oh.
No, I'm playing. I saw a meme of that. But
Do you think there's people like lining up to like
to
meet a
fuck?
new king?
It's Hot Girl Summer. The Queen's
Yo,
running it.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's go. You go, girl. Where you at?
Would you swipe right on the queen? Would you? She's the queen.
Yeah, hell yeah. What? Yo, this actually got me to.
It's a conversation.
This actually got me to another conversation I was trying to talk about. Yo, have y'all? Who's like the most famous person you guys seen on like some dating app?
a dating app. Wait, what?
On a, like, on
Like, yeah,
on
you've like
Tinder?
seen them on like Tinder or like whatever.
Well, you live in New York. And
Yeah.
You live at,
Yeah.
No,
downtown.
no, because I have a fucking story.
You live downtown New York.
Tell the story,
I
yeah.
fucking matched with what's that dude's name?
Match.
Oh, the
That
dude.
Yeah, exactly. This is not
So he was on Grindr, not
Ja-
not Tinder.
not
no
Tinder.
James Charles, because he's from Albany.
He's trying to rape you. That's why, dog.
I felt scared, bro. I thought the night up, bro. I don't even.
Yo,
fucking
you guys
know.
want to talk about that? That kid's fucking.
Charles?
Yeah. What a
He's a
predator.
predator.
Yeah.
Is he? What do you do?
Yo, forget the David Dobrik
Yeah.
incident. This dude, like, he's a predator. He's been like trying to go after.
Like,
He goes
grooming
after
young
straight
boys.
underage dudes.
Yeah.
It's at like 16 now, and 10 are underage. Like 6 people he's been like predatory and like pressuring, and then there's like 10 are underage.
I didn't know the
Yeah,
details, so
yeah,
I'm glad you're here to tell
He
me.
hasn't been charged at all.
Yeah, where's Chris
Yeah.
Hansen?
This is the people that you guys love. Just saying.
What
Who
people?
are you talking to?
The fans.
It's
It's following.
No, our
He has
fans,
a
our
huge
fans are
following.
chilling. Our fans are
Yeah.
chilling. You got y'all
I'm
are
saying
good
it to the
people.
world.
Y'all are good
Yeah.
people.
To the
Yo,
world. If
don't-
you hear this, world.
Don't fucking talk to Wes like that, bro.
I don't know. The
Shout out
overlap-
Zoltan too. Shout out Olden.
The
What'd you say?
overlap between your fans and James Charles fans, I imagine it's not.
I don't think the 11 people that
Yeah,
watch our
I don't-
episode.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Hey, maybe we'll get 40 on this one.
I just put James Charles rape me in the title.
Great title.
Mm.
You know what I found out that's like super clickbaity that these labels do? So you know when you're watching YouTube and you click on the video and you get like a 30-second ad,
Mhm.
and after 5 seconds you can skip.
Yeah.
And sometimes you hear a song on there during the ad. After that 5 seconds and you hit skip, that counts as one full stream for that song, for that artist. So think now, if someone like posts a video and it has like 10 million views and that runs ads on almost nearly everybody, and say Drake has a song in a commercial or an ad and it hits 5 seconds and you skip, he gets one
Stream.
stream for the 5 seconds it country.
I didn't
So
know that.
labels literally finesse and make so much money
Well, that's
off
why-
their artists by putting their music in ads like
Yeah.
YouTube.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That's
the
interesting.
the play like getting playlisted, so like getting put on playlists made by Spotify, like Rap Radar or Music
Yeah,
Fridays or
Caviar,
whatever.
all that,
Bro,
yeah.
that's fully like label. driven. Yeah, which really sucks because we're in the age now where like anyone could upload music and get popping, and that's why like that SoundCloud era was like so
Yeah.
popping was
That
because people were really just
filters,
getting
like,
numbers.
all the music now it's like all the popping music is just like the Drakes and all that shit.
That's why it's like I'm
because they
with
can afford it.
being
Popping.
prideful on like getting not putting people on, but like saying you like discovered someone organically, not through the playlist,
And
not through
that's kind of
whatever.
going away because of labels. Like we had like a few years ago, I guess when we were kind of starting college in the SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
Like you were able to like find artists
Mhm.
that weren't signed and they made their career off SoundCloud. They got big and then they became mainstream,
Right.
labely
Did
like
it-
that.
Well, that's why label
Now,
fights happen.
We're not
yeah.
finding any like SoundCloud artists anymore because the labels are the ones going after them before they can get the.
Exactly.
And they're
Also,
giving
Sound-
them a shitty contract to sign, and then boom, they're stuck.
Real
with
quick though,
labels.
that SoundCloud era, that wasn't. I mean,
It's not
maybe
gonna be
maybe not
beat.
even SoundCloud. I'm talking like DatPiff and shit. Like
That
me,
That
yo,
is crazy.
Satori
yeah.
knows me and
That is
me,
nuts.
him, and
So many
our
legendary
boy
mixtapes
Billy,
together.
all that. We would like just scour DatPiff and like just in SoundCloud or whatever.
all
just,
these future mixtapes that weren't getting uploaded on streaming services, they were
Mhm.
going on that.
fucking
Yeah, exactly.
SoundCloud fucked up though. Like they made it like you have to have like account
You have to buy.
Now,
it.
yeah.
before
Subscription
anyone
now.
can use it.
Yeah.
But like
But,
that, that's a bad move.
But back to that, like, but also it's kind of because like Spotify, right? You listen to one song and then it starts like the radio or whatever, like the continuous.
That's
All right, here's this similar. No, see,
me some new
low,
shit.
that's how I low key find music like from that too, and that's why it sucks because the algorithm is so good, and like it really does put me onto shit that I don't know if it's like some kid that has like 100 plays or whatever.
Really, I
or-
feel like it would just send me like a Drake song or something. Like
Nah,
Like, always like the most like popping thing.
But that's
that,
also
like,
based on
I don't
your
like
yeah,
it.
it's based on what you're listening.
I guess
to.
I'm a basic
So,
bitch.
yeah. I found this dude K Huss. He's from Long Island. He put out this song. I don't even know how I found him.
It's
But,
like,
like,
algorithms.
Yeah, but like this kid still only has like 1,000 monthly listeners or something like that. Maybe not
Okay,
even. It's like
Actually, yeah.
shout
nah.
out K House, whatever. his
shout out
name
K
is.
Huss, super bad freestyle.
You should
Yes.
sign him.
Shout out Nico
The
B.
main
Add him.
song played
You know,
one.
you know.
You'll see this.
He's doing numbers. Like getting there.
But you know Chaos?
No,
I
she
don't
just
know.
said it.
Austin should sign him.
Where Long Island?
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll give you money, dog.
We're in Long Island.
I don't know. But Lil Tecca from Long Island.
Yeah, he's from.
That's
yeah.
that's some
Nearby.
that's
kind of
some
from like around, not here, but like very close to here.
That's some,
Couple
like-
towns over.
like that industry. Not I'm not saying he's an industry plant because I don't know his story or anything. But like that kid came out of nowhere. That Ransom song,
That ran-
First
Came out
song,
of nowhere.
nowhere. Lyrical Lemonade video right
He
away.
came from
all
5
that.
towns.
Yeah.
Like I don't know which town exactly. Like Littlehurst, Cedarhurst, one of
Yeah.
those. Like, and that's only like
Yeah.
really super close to here.
Alright, yo. Moving on a little.
Lawrence, maybe
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
Yo.
Rip DMX. Main point of all this music combo.
Mm, yeah.
Fuck Prince Philip.
Jamie, which language did you speak first?
Mm.
Spanish or English? Or like, did you learn them like?
I gotta think about
together?
that because.
Did you learn them at the same time?
Yeah.
Which
I would
with your
say
friends?
I learned Spanish first.
Which do you find
What?
yourself speaking more
Yeah,
now?
obviously.
English.
English.
English, yeah. Like
I don't
I mean,
know.
it's only like with like my mother and my family that
Really?
I have to
Okay.
speak Spanish. But
And it's to
even
keep
then,
it
like
going.
I gotta check myself because sometimes like I like stutter because because I speak more English than Spanish.
Yeah, I don't know if this applies to you, but like I learned like Bengali and English like at the same time when I was growing up, and like that like fucked with my brain when I was a kid because you can't handle 2 languages when you're a little baby.
It's a lot.
That's why
So,
like,
like-
to us like me,
My
like
little cousin learned
Spanglish,
3.
Spanglish is
So
really
now
cool.
I'm mad dumb. I can't speak both languages. Like I'm just trash at both.
Bro,
But
I have such a hard time. Like we took those like language classes in school and shit.
Mm.
Barely passing any of them.
oh, that's
Even
what-
in
nah,
college,
that's
bro.
not
I
you.
cannot. The second language just does not click with me.
My little cousin.
I can't
in
do it.
The
Ireland,
best way to
they
like
learn
I
3
think learn
languages
languages
growing up.
like
whether
my
Wait,
friend.
hold on. We're all talking at the same time.
Wait,
Yeah,
Sorry.
so my friend, how he learned Spanish, he's from Trinity, and he just started watching just so either soccer like games in Spanish with like Spanish commentating or like telenovelas, which are like soap
man,
operas.
man say encourage me, encourage me.
So it's just like hearing it,
Yeah.
and like you put subtitles, like it's probably like
Mad people
The-
learn from
one
like
way.
media.
That's
yeah.
how my sister learned Hindi. Because we would just watch mad Bollywood movies, and like I would watch all the same movies with them too, like with my parents and my sister, and like I never got it, so they just make fun of me all the time. And, like,
right.
That,
But you'll get used to like the language.
I know I never got used to it, fam.
Oh.
You only had room for 2 in there.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, the fact I give any credit to anyone that's bilingual because I cannot. My brain doesn't process it.
Well,
I'm glad that I learned a little language.
You learn it better as a kid.
For
Like,
sure,
it gets
yeah.
harder and
Yeah.
harder as you get older.
You learn like
Get
everything
older.
better when
And
you're
that's why
a
your
kid.
parents
Your-
do it.
your
'Cause
brain's
it's also
open.
like a cultural thing to keep it going.
And you're not nervous
Well,
of
also my
messing
mom
up
doesn't
when you're a
like.
kid.
Mhm.
Like, now
we're
she,
like,
she
oh, we don't
lived
wanna offend
30 years in Ecuador, so
Yeah,
it's like
exactly. She's gonna keep
it's
speaking
it's
it.
yeah, it's a lot harder.
But
to
also, she's
pick
gonna
up
keep
English.
speaking it to you instead
Yeah.
of like picking up English.
I hate when my mom tries to
Better
speak
than-
like English with me. I'm like, yo, just stop.
Yeah.
Stop
She has to
that.
pick me into Tagalog.
Like, yeah,
Oh, you
exactly.
mean like for you, like for this,
Well, like
or just like trying?
She be trying. I'm like, stop. Just stop. Like, I don't get you.
That's kind of-
Nah,
let her be. Dog, she try
I'll
it.
Alright.
Nah, I would like to learn sign language. I feel like
Oh shit!
that'd be pretty
I can
sick.
see you like. Whoa.
Nah, I saw this movie
also
called.
would have his own dialect in sign language.
Just like, yo, what the fuck's that accent, bro?
Wait, do they have like any like other languages in Ireland? Other
It's
than
Gaelic.
English?
So
Gaelic,
it's Gaelic.
okay.
It's a dying language. So
Oh,
it's
damn.
kind of
Okay.
like
Is it like
they
ruins?
still teach it to kids, but it's like
It's like Latin, like it's like
kind of like dying.
Do
yeah.
they
So
teach
my-
it like
I
a
was
foreign
saying-
language?
No, they
No?
teach it like it's a language, but like they teach it like
Okay.
it's a language. It's like they teach like the culture behind it and the history behind
Well, I'm
it.
saying like we take like French and Spanish and whatever classes. They teach it like that.
I don't know. I never learned it.
I'm just asking.
I don't
Maybe you don't know. Maybe you do.
But my little cousins is crazy. They're not. I mean, they're getting bigger now. They're in like middle school, I'd say. But it's different there, like primary school and whatnot. But they learned 3 languages growing up: English,
Word.
Gaelic, and German. Because their mom is from Germany.
Right.
So-
yeah, I feel like it's
I'd
like
be
a common thing,
confused.
like in Europe, like in general. Like I think it's like an average thing that like it's like normal to be like bilingual.
They got 3 under their belt, and they did
Yeah.
that all growing like when they were like little kids. Like
Mhm.
they learned German more than they were learning English to
English.
start because
Because you live in Ireland.
because of my aunt knew also like when they're at school they're going to be interacting in
In
English.
English, yeah.
So why not at home
Exactly.
force the German so they could learn that more?
Exactly.
I'm kind of surprised that like English isn't the most spoken language.
In the world.
Isn't it
Oh,
Spanish?
Spanish, yeah.
But like I
wait,
feel like
where?
Just no
In the world.
Well, by
No, is
number
it not
of
English?
people,
I think
but
it's
English will be found. in
Maybe
most
now it
countries,
is.
maybe
probably.
I know like when we were
Yeah,
growing
it
up,
used to
it
be
definitely
Spanish.
used to be Spanish.
Definitely.
You sure?
Yeah,
We could only just look this up.
Yo.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, but the reason why I brought up the language shit.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Have you guys heard of like Latin X? You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
They're trying
Why
to.
do I
You
know
want to
that?
explain it?
I think it's about the gender thing.
Yeah,
You know,
they-
and like in Spanish, like it's very gender.
Like all those languages.
constructive, So like, it's
Well, isn't
like,
the language itself like very
yeah? There's
like,
like,
words are
every word is
gender.
masculine
Yeah.
and feminine.
Yeah, masculine, feminine, exactly.
So is there a whole different
So
side of
they're
this language now
taking out
that's-
the A's and
No,
the
it's-
O's
it's
and they're
just-
making them X's.
yeah.
So you know if
People don't
it,
want to be called like I don't know. I guess like a whole new thing where like people don't want to be called
They're
Latino or
rewriting
or
language.
Latino or Latina. Like Latino's like
Yeah.
I'm a Latino, right? Instead
Yeah.
of a guy, Latina, girl.
now it's gonna be Latinx.
Which I don't care. Like I'm still a Latino.
Is that like the general term for people that don't identify as female or male?
They're just trying to change the
Yeah.
language.
It's referring to everybody because it's everybody at the same time.
And like
It's not one
there, that applies to
That
all
didn't
words,
exist
right?
already? That like that form of word.
That's like a very recent
Huh.
phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
That's changing a whole language, like a whole.
No,
fucking,
I mean
like,
I think
culture.
it's just that word. Like
I think-
Oh, it's just that word?
Latino,
Oh.
like Latina.
Oh, it's not like about
because I don't know.
Basurex or
Because
some shit.
anytime no. Because anytime they talk about like Latinx, it's always like referring to like the Hispanic community. So like instead of saying like the Latino community, they'll just say like Latinx community.
Okay.
Like I
What-
think that's like in the context that they're trying to change it.
We're also just talking about how people identify because like every word has a masculine, feminine thing, correct?
mean, yeah.
So like we're not talking about how like that chair is a male or female. Like if that
Yeah,
has
not
a,
in English,
a
yeah.
female connotation in
Uh-huh.
whatever language, it can still be that connotation. We don't have to start
don't know,
calling it
you
a
know,
gender
wait.
neutral chair
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I
In
mean? So-
Spanish is not neutral because I would be like esa silla.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It doesn't. That part doesn't need to change. So
Yeah.
if people
No,
just
it's
need
just referring
another
to-
word to identify as,
Yeah.
because
I
just
thought-
like how English
exactly.
is changing.
Yeah,
with
so
it,
it's
like,
not like changing like the whole.
Are
Yeah,
people
I thought
ready
that's
to
what
be
Latinx was
mad?
changing.
I thought, yeah,
I was
no,
down. I was
the way
down to
that-
be
the
down.
way that it was being spoken for a second, I was like, did they just create a whole new language that's like gender neutral for everyone?
Yeah, most Hispanics would be like, no, not changing all of that. We
That's a
don't
lot
need
to do.
Yeah, pass
Yeah.
the henny. La henny. Pásame la henny. Here we go, fucking Jamie
Yeah.
Bunny.
I watched recently a documentary on Netflix called Seaspiracy.
Bro, we gotta talk about that because I haven't seen it, but I've heard OD
that
shit about
honestly,
it. Yeah.
like that kind of makes you a lot more pessimistic about like how like what are we doing?
Yo,
like,
low key, can you spoil it for us?
We're
I
not
watched-
taking care of the planet at
I watched
all.
it and fell asleep while watching.
It's basically
Okay,
talking
we are
about
nuts.
Hot take, Arvid. We aren't?
Wait,
No.
what?
We're not taking care of the planet at all.
Oh yeah,
No, whoa,
that's
yeah,
exactly
we're
what
100%
that,
now,
that's
yeah.
exactly what the documentary was talking about.
Wait, yo.
Hot
So
take of the
basically
day.
No, so apparently there's some corruption going on. Correct?
The world is corrupt.
Yeah.
No, but like specifically with the
Yeah, so
the
like
ocean,
it all has to do with how we're overfishing the seas and how that's affecting global food chains around the world and how us overfishing the
Yeah.
entire sea, right?
It's like fucking up the ecosystem.
We're fucking up the whole ocean, and they made a really good point. I don't have like the exact
terminology.
No, like a
Stats?
point that they had, yeah,
Oh,
stats
okay.
and stuff. But like, basically, they said that like taking care of the ocean is actually a lot more important than taking care of like land.
And like the
Because you know how
atmosphere.
like the
There's so
Amazon
much-
forest is like a big issue as well.
Yeah.
They were stressing that like with all the kind of stats, right? Like that the sea is actually more important in combating like CO2 levels and stuff like that.
I don't even eat fish.
Yeah.
There you go.
I actually saw when I was watching that, I saw a little thing how like when the fish we eat, like majority of them is like so toxic because when you think about like the food
chemicals,
chain,
yeah.
the little tiny fish, all in the ocean is like all toxic plastic
Mhm.
particles that they're like microscopic,
Mhm.
and it gets into like the fish's system, and then that
Mhm.
small fish gets eaten by a bigger fish.
Yeah,
that
that-
fish gets eaten by a bigger fish, and then here comes the big
That-
shark
that's,
eating
um,
that, and we
that-
eat them.
Yeah.
Those-
We eat something in that chain.
Yeah.
I mean that whole documentary, like it takes a lot of different angles as well. It's not just even just about like climate change. Like it's like a well-rounded like
I
documentary.
gotta watch it for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'd be watching like you guys know what like Planet Earth, like David Attenborough.
Yeah.
He like his whole thing. Like my favorite thing to do is get high and watch those. Right?
I think he's coming
but,
out
like,
with one soon.
He is.
Yeah.
Yo, he does. He cranks them out, man. They come
Yeah.
out like a lot of them come out, but like a big thing and all of them. Every time you watch like an animal like preying on another one, at the end he just goes, "That's just the way it is." Yeah,
life,
that like
yeah.
that's this animal,
Just
that
the
prey and
way it
predator. Yeah,
is.
but like it's crazy because you watch it. They're just it's so violent. It's so like
yeah, it's gruesome.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it just like that's
It's
that's
so
the world.
gruesome,
That's the
but
way it
that's
works.
life,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's no malice in these animals' hearts. It's just what they do. It's
And
just
that's the way
life.
it
Yeah.
should.
They're getting
Not
fed.
Should be, but
They're getting
yeah.
fed.
You guys gotta follow Nature is Wild on Instagram.
Oh,
It's
word?
just mad clips of just like animals just fucking up other animals. There was one video I think it's on YouTube of like some dog just chilling on his porch and like cheetah comes out of fucking nowhere.
Oh,
I don't know where a cheetah and just fucking
Where is
mauls
that?
him. Yeah, like, fucking motorboats him from the neck. Huh?
In this country?
No,
in this country, what's it?
It was caught on camera. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
the cheetah's
Never seen
ring
it.
doorbell.
It was like, it was on like the nanny cam. He rang the doorbell with his tail. Yeah, it was. Ooh.
Sounds
The
like
dog survived too. I don't even fucking know how.
That sounds like
Wait,
Africa.
I don't think this is what I want to watch.
No, it was like on the
Yeah, I
porch,
don't-
like fucking
Like a ring doorbell,
Yeah.
like in Arizona or something.
Dude,
Yeah,
the one
something like that.
the one animal I like can't stand watching like get like attacked or anything is dogs. I can't watch anything dog
You
related.
got a dog.
I'm so not even that. I got a sweet
Nah,
spot for
it's-
dogs.
it's
Even if
not-
I didn't have a dog, I just love it.
Yeah.
See, that's me with cats. Don't fuck with cats.
Dude, fuck cats.
got 9
fuck
lives,
that cat,
right?
dog. Nah, I'm kidding.
But also, can you fuck with cats? Like they're
Don't
just so.
fuck with cats. You never saw it?
Oh, I saw
Well, no,
that. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
fuck
saw
with
that.
what the
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
was
yeah.
doing. I just don't like
I never
cats.
saw it. I was kind of like afraid to watch
That
it.
shit was
Kinda
crazy.
It
creeped
was
me
a
out.
little scary.
It kind of creeped me
The
out.
Facebook
Like-
investigation.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
I was more impressed by
Oh,
just
man,
the fact
I
that these
watched
people
that.
came together.
Yeah, right. That
And then
was.
she had to tell her boss, like, yeah, I've been doing something weird. I've been researching this cat.
Have you
thing
guys seen
online."
Tickled?
Yep.
No.
You seen
Yes.
Tickled? You
Big
want to
fan.
explain it to the people? Because
Oh my god. So it's a documentarian from New Zealand, and it all takes place on Long Island, actually.
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, okay. The guy's
So-
job is to invent, like he writes about weird shit.
Yeah,
Like-
so like he
yeah.
investigates the weird things of the world. So this one comes to Long Island. So he
That was a revelation after.
Yes.
That's like the end.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
sorry.
oh fuck.
Sorry, spoiling
As
it.
Long Island
Shout out
people,
Long Island.
no, as Long Island people, you find out at the end that this is all happening on Long Island. I'm like,
Hey, whoa.
whoa,
Yeah.
hold on.
I'm
not surprised.
I looked up the town that they were in. I was like,
That's like, whoa.
yeah. No, I looked up the town. I was like, whoa, this is
That shit.
15 minutes
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
dog. Like,
15 minutes away.
relax.
I'm
So
not
he-
surprised.
He ended up
Yeah.
being like Garden City or something. But anyways, so they find this like tickle porn, like competitive tickling.
It's
which
not porn.
You can tell it has a porn element. It was competitive tickling passed off as a sport, but it was like these young, like hot guys.
It was attractive men
Yeah.
getting straddled, like bondage style, and other dudes would tickle them
Were they naked?
to a torture. No,
They were-
clothed.
Oh, okay.
Not fully. They were like
Semi.
wearing
Yeah.
like underwear.
But it was
Okay.
like that strap down aspect of it,
Uh.
which was more torturous than sexual. But like that aspect of it made it seem a
I'd have
little
to see
sexual.
it, but it sounds sexual.
But
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you can tell they pass it off as a sport, competitive tickling, to get these guys online. It was an
Mhm.
anonymous person trying to solicit these people to join competitive tickling. These people were like strapped for cash, like needed to do it. So even though they knew it kind of had this like creepy porn side of it, and they didn't really know who's running it, they're like, yeah, I'm down. Afterwards, they would blackmail them into like doing more and more, right?
Yeah, it was like, well, if you talk about it, if you tell anyone about like what happened, even though it goes online, or like
Oh, it's like
just
a
about
cult.
me or anything, like we know where your family.
It's like a
Like I
Yeah.
know where your
cult.
family is.
We
I'm
That
like,
need
oh,
sounds
fuck.
like a quantum.
Yeah.
We need you to like
Yeah.
keep doing more
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So they would get sucked into it, and it ended up being this like sick old man running the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Wow.
And he was
It's
ruining
always a sick
he
old
was
man.
ruining all these men's lives,
Uh-huh.
and they all traced it back to this man. And he was, I believe, a superintendent or a principal of like a Long Island school district.
Long Island superintendents are fucked up.
That's
Yup.
kinda weird.
Yo,
He
the
got
Roslyn
caught.
dude that
He
stole
was
the money.
no, he was the one running.
Wait, so
the
what
whole
happened if they
thing.
just stopped getting tickled? Like
He
they
would
stopped.
blackmail the shit out of
Yeah.
them.
Like what? Just pull out the film of you guys getting tickled?
Well, he would like ruin job opportunities for
Yeah, he'd be
them,
like,
and
oh, you
like
have a full-time job? Well, I'm gonna send this
Oh,
to you.
here's this video of you being straddled and tickled
Exactly.
in underwear and like.
it'd be
by
like if
another
a
dude.
teacher.
But that's
was at-
on you. You got like.
It'd be like
pulled
if
up the first
it'd be
time.
like if a
Wait,
teacher came out and like when she was like
You
20,
wanted
she
to
did
get
porn.
tickled. You got
Well,
tickled.
think
Nah,
about
that-
the first people.
I
They
didn't
didn't
look at
really
that
know.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, why is that like an excuse to like not hire someone?
It was weird.
It's a,
I mean, it's weird, but like.
you gotta watch.
That's
it.
like
you gotta
private
watch.
life.
it.
It's weird, but like,
It's like
if,
you
if you
on
could do
your
the
own.
job, yeah, exactly. If you could do the job, like
you wanna get tickled on the
yeah,
side, do
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
It was more
It's
about.
it's like drugs. Like if you be smoking weed on the side, like all right, cool. Like don't be high at the job though, obviously.
Yeah.
But
It was more about the weird subgenre and the way that the guy took it and
Yeah.
blackmailed people and was like this awful, like evil genius
But
of
yeah, it was
tickle porn.
finding out who the guy was. Like that was like the story. Like
That was the
who's behind this? Yeah, not like as much as
Yo,
like how it's
let's-
ruining their lives.
Let's talk about the genius, reoccurring topic on this podcast
Of
the OnlyFans CEO or creator.
Oh, what do you do?
That man is a genius.
What do you do?
Oh, you just in general?
Oh.
The guy who
OnlyFans.
created the platform.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You, nothing happened. He just wants to talk
Oh.
about it.
Well, you're talking about the guy who
No, for
tickled
real.
and how he created this whole platform.
100%.
This is what same guy CEO OnlyFans generally
100%.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
He get more
Or-
power
or woman.
to people,
We don't
to
know.
Women.
This could have been a woman.
Wait, do we not?
We don't know
do
who
you not
founded
know?
No,
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans guys is a man.
Oh, it's a man?
no,
Okay, sorry.
yeah.
Genius.
I thought you were just
I forget his
talking
name,
like-
but like
What's the percentage that they get from every subscription?
I don't know,
It's
but
different
they're
for everyone?
They've made billions.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude, bad baby.
I
I
think
know we
like-
talked about it already.
Yeah.
I think it's like 10 or 20%.
Back
I'd
again.
heard
That's a lot.
that they take from.
Yeah,
people's
but that also
earnings.
depends
I
on
heard
like how
some
much
TikTok.
like it's like a bad baby like.
Let's think about
what's,
that.
What's that percentage?
Her
to
payout was $1 million.
So
How
what's
much did
20%?
OnlyFans? That's what they showed her. How much she got? How much was actually made?
Maybe
that
like
they took.
10-20%, which would be like 100-200 grand.
The OnlyFans
So she's
CEO
still
was
making
probably like,
800
welcome.
grand.
Yes.
It's
No, she
crazy.
probably
And that's
got
just
paid
one
out
person
million.
for that time. And there's so many
Okay,
other
and
people.
I wonder if they take it out after her.
Yeah, no.
payout
Wouldn't they
or
take it out before?
before? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't do
They,
OnlyFans, so
they take it. and they
Right.
right.
Yo, maybe next episode we just like
Start OnlyFans.
no, not start.
I think it's time we
Start.
fucking. We can't talk about them if we're not.
Well,
if
that's
we
what I'm
don't
saying.
know
I
it's
think
like.
we should join and
you could
try
make an
subscribing
OnlyFans
and see what's
and
up.
Not post
Let's
inappropriate
join.
content.
Yeah.
It's for just
Inappropriate
OnlyFans.
Like paid content.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like I know
paid
like
content.
like
paid for content.
do you guys know Rico Nasty?
Yeah.
The rapper. She doesn't post news or anything, but she has an OnlyFans and like she like
paid for content.
And
Yeah.
Austin's a big fan.
And what you do?
I know I'm a big fan of Rico Nasty. I don't have an
I'm
OnlyFans.
surprised.
I get it for somewhere else.
Yeah. Like
That shit's free. Everything on the internet should be free, dog.
Like, remember when Tory Lanez was doing quarantine radio on Instagram Live?
I canceled Tory. What's he?
Before or
even
after he
before the
shot?
shooting,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right, but regardless, do you remember how he was doing these Instagram lives during quarantine?
Sure.
And he was getting a shit ton of viewers.
I didn't know
online.
that, but sure.
And then he was getting kicked off IG all the time.
Oh,
So then he took it to OnlyFans.
Genius.
So he did
yeah.
quarantine radio on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And he was pulling hundreds of thousands of viewers on IG Live. Now, per se,
That many
10%
people care
of those are loyal to him and really want to watch his quarantine radio. And now they're all paying like $15 on OnlyFans for a month to watch.
Yo, guys.
Do you think people forget to cancel their like Tory Lanez subscription?
Probably like a certain percentage always forget to cancel.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
people. I don't make this shit up. When these people come out on the news, you got the opportunity. I'm an opportunist. Make that OnlyFans. Get that money. Get that bread. Yeah. Be a man.
Be a man.
You know that guy? There's one guy I see on IG sometimes. Like, he's like a guy and he does OnlyFans and he's one of the most. He's like,
I'm sure
his
there's a
name is
lot
like
of guys
bandmate.
that-
James Charles.
I don't know how I ran into this guy, but I saw how he does like OnlyFans. He does YouTube and this, but like his numbers from OnlyFans is like
Insane.
as like just a man, just like I don't know if he posts nude pictures
Good for him.
or like just
Good for all of
regular
them.
pictures,
Yo, no.
but, like
Or
Except
he just
that
cracked
baby.
his neck and that shit
Absurd
was
numbers.
loud. I hope the mic picked that
They
up.
probably heard that. I saw that shit like.
Well,
No,
people
that's
do
wild.
like Patreon. You've heard of
Yeah,
that?
Patreon.
So
Yo,
then they probably some people could just be like, oh, never mind, OnlyFans. And
I think
the same-
Patreon,
Yeah.
you could have
Kinda
done the
move
same
over.
thing. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just the
Doesn't need to be
OnlyFans
naked.
has like
Perfected
has
it.
the, has no, it doesn't have like the usually like
The
connotation.
connotation.
Yeah.
That's the stigma.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
But OnlyFans kind of perfected it in its
They did.
own sense. Like,
It's
Yeah.
like it's just so simple. Like how Venmo got the cash sending game. It's like it's just the place to be. Like everything's there. It's so
Right.
simple.
Yeah,
it's like a good social
Yeah,
media.
this is why I don't have cash on me because I have Venmo.
Exactly. Like Venmo just took over the game.
Low key, like premium snaps
no,
were like also.
But see, it wasn't as organized.
It was taking premium snap and making it its own thing. 'Cause
exactly.
You could do all the same functionality.
exactly
I think,
because they made it like organized.
yeah. Do you think Snap Cash, sending cash through Snapchat, started because of premium Snapchats? To be able to
Probably,
send,
yeah.
Probably.
that had to
Just
be
get
it,
into
right?
it.
But-
Everything starts because of porn.
It's-
That's a fact.
I-
VR is as far as it is because of porn.
Wait, you said
Very
this to me
true.
before, right?
No, it's a fact.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Like porn is the
It's a fact.
no. Like for real, porn is the number one leading technological advancer
Innovator.
industry, whatever. Yeah, a lot of like consumer goods start because of porn.
Damn. So like we Americans, like, we watch too much porn.
It's not even just
not just
Americans.
Americans, the whole
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
If anything, it's the Middle East that's fucking taking that shit in the most. Yeah.
Wait, wait,
I
wait.
don't think that's true.
I was like, yo, I'm not even fucking Middle Eastern, bro.
No, the way you phrased it, you said taking it in or something like that. It had nothing to do with you.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on. Like, do they? I thought like they like
No, it's
censor
like illegal
everything.
and censored in a lot
Yeah.
of countries.
That's why it's harder to get it in. That's why all these things
Get it
happen
in.
too. Again, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
We're
All right, we're not.
we're immature.
No, but like when something's illegal, you got to innovate to get it. Everyone wants everything.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
The
So,
whole like premise of like making something illegal like doesn't stop people.
all right, think about like, dude, the
No,
dark
and
web
like
was
literally
probably
anything.
made to.
Drugs.
Prohibition, fucking.
Yeah.
The dark web was made to make illegal things available.
We
Like,
low
yeah.
key went through
You get a pack- you
a
get a
prohibition
package of drugs,
period
yeah,
last
efficiently.
year for like 2 months.
Say that again. Sorry.
We
Oh,
low
okay,
key
sorry.
went like through like a prohibition period where like
Oh yeah.
all these bars were closed down and like when we reopened again for like takeout only,
Mhm.
like, you weren't allowed to serve alcohol, like,
People were doing it.
but people were doing it and they were doing it low key, like
Yeah.
come in the back,
Gotta make that
Yeah.
money.
lights are off. You
Oh, that's
know?
interesting. That's it.
You gotta make that money.
People, you know, people
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
doing that. I mean,
You would
You
know.
know about it. You know
I
about
mean,
it.
that also has to do with like you're losing a lot of business because of the pandemic. So like they
I
need to recoup that money
Right.
somehow.
yeah, I heard
So,
there's
I don't
like a
blame
lot
them
of
for breaking the rule.
bars that I heard of that they did it and they took it too far and they got in like a lot of trouble. They got
Yeah.
huge tickets and then they're forced to
Yeah.
close down. They lose their liquor license
Well,
and they're screwed.
Yeah.
So for one night of trying to sneak in a few extra dollars into your pocket, you lose your business.
yeah, that happened a lot.
It's
Like
checks and
where I
balances.
live, like there was a bar like right next door, and like they went off. Like they had, I mean, they were supposed to have like reservations, right? Like you go and sit down like right outside, but they just made a whole block party like last summer.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like I feel
too much.
like they shut them down. Like, all right, fine, like you need to be taught a lesson, but then they ended up just shutting them down like completely. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, like can you just give them like another chance?
It's not
So-
just restaurants too. That's the thing.
No, I didn't even go there.
But
But
it's
it's just like I
also-
don't want like a.
It's also
person
the
to do business.
restaurants and the owners and the people working fault. Like, are you really gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'd rather make a few extra $100, maybe a few extra $1,000 tonight, and then sacrifice the long run making hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars,
Or just stay open.
or stay
too.
exactly
Yeah.
staying open, because in the long run you will have that business. It'll come back.
No, my whole thing is that like, they got shut down like forever. Like
Isn't that
yeah,
the whole-
because they had the party and they got in trouble.
But I was thinking,
now
my
their
thing is
liquor
like
license
it
is
should have been like a I don't know, like
Warning.
warnings, multiple warnings.
Bro, they were really ruthless.
Wasn't that the
Yeah,
whole thing that
I
you were
mean,
the thing you were talking about earlier? Like, wasn't that the whole thing with like the DoorDashes and the Grubhubs? Like, restaurants were willing to lean towards those services, even though they were taking a pretty decent cut out of everything, just because it was keeping them alive and like relevant. I don't know about your restaurant. I'm just saying, like, general.
My dad, he didn't do that. He's
Okay.
just not into that technology.
Right, but like,
He's just into like the old school, like, you know.
I just
way
know
of
when like
things,
I
but-
listen to like restaurant owners and stuff like getting interviewed about like the restaurant industry and stuff. Like they say like we are totally relying on like DoorDash,
Yeah,
and whatever,
yeah.
just because that's where we're getting our business
There was
right now.
definitely
And,
like
yeah.
thoughts of it. Like there was definitely conversations where
Mhm.
like our bartender and like we don't have the technology for it in our bar. We just
You're also
straight
a
up
bar.
don't.
Like I know
Like,
you also
we
you're
all,
big.
we have
your
a kitchen
food
that's
is huge.
open
Yeah,
till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So like think about 12 a.m. when majority of places are closed.
Right.
12 a.m. to 4 a.m. we're one of the only kitchens open.
if you're one of the if you're one of the places to be willing to deliver at 2 a.m. or whatever, that's huge.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
Well, I mean, yeah, if there was DoorDash and then the DoorDash person.
I'm just saying. Yeah, if you did.
But yeah.
There was a place like around my house that was like 24 hours like the whole time. The like
that was
the pandemic was. I think we went.
Yeah.
And like you could chill inside and like this is like prime COVID, prime everything. Like
They were like, we're essential. And
at fucking like
They
5
wanted
a.m.
it.
Like I'm like, all right, thank you for my panini.
There was actually
No Lil Nas fan, he's canceled.
there was
Not
actually a
that
funny
far.
little
No,
thing.
whoa.
Nah, I-
Lil Nas X, 100% respect from this.
I
man.
backed it. I backed. Yo,
No,
I ain't nothing
no,
wrong.
no, Lil Nas X, I fuck with what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I backed him. I backed him on the last podcast. If you listen,
Yo, you seen
did.
all the instead of doing all the remixes for like he did with Old Town Road, he's doing like different like Monterio by Lil Nas X, but he's silent the entire time, or like but it's lo-fi. You can listen like no, he's doing a bunch of like
no, I didn't hear.
internet
Weird
versions. Yo,
things
it's
where
funny,
he gets
though.
more views.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, basically, like
He said,
he's playing out the same song but doing small things to
He
it. making
said-
a lo-fi,
okay.
Yo,
hi-fi
Lil
this,
Da- Lil
all
Nas
views
X-
come up.
Monterio, but it sounds like Lil Nas X is blowing the devil at the other stall of the bathroom.
Okay,
like that type.
I'll put that. I'll
shit's
put that.
funny.
See, that's a
remember
view.
they would do that with the Childish Gambino song?
Yeah,
They would be like, but you're blacked out at a
Yeah.
party. And it'd be like people screaming in the background.
low key. I could be
2005.
Redbone, but you're cracked out at a party.
Yeah.
You're like crazy noises. in the
I
background.
definitely seen. Yo, one quick thing that we should talk about.
Oh, facts. Yeah. So
To get
we are going to talk about
Yo, what do y'all think about Nifties?
Nifties,
Nifties, y'all. Yo,
NFTs.
Nifties.
That's not what they're called. They're called NFTs.
Non-fungible tokens.
So
do you know anything about them?
I know a bunch about it. Yeah.
I like learned a good amount about it. Not a good amount, but like
Y'all know?
I know.
So
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it. Maybe not for those that don't know. An NFT is essentially so you get a piece of artwork, right? Like say you bought the original Mona Lisa, right? Something that's been heavily copied. It's in the world, right? But you got that. You need a certificate of authenticity, right?
Wait, this is like an art piece you said?
On an art piece, literally anything that requires a certificate of authenticity saying
Shout
this
out
is the
Jason.
original.
Okay.
NFTs are doing that digitally. So say you're a digital artist. You make computer art. You make stuff
okay.
online. You do
Right.
stuff on Photoshop or whatever. And you need a way to say this is the original file that I made this artwork from. That's what NFTs are for. It's to authenticate digital things.
Okay.
But it could be a video of the stupidest thing ever. Like some people were pulling.
It could be
like,
anything.
was
It could be anything.
The basketball.
Art-
The NBA Top
Pulling,
Shots.
Art in general.
Art
can be
is-
stupid.
art can
We
be
did talk
abstract.
about this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were talking about
Sometimes
Alden was getting tight, bro. He was like,
He said,
"Yo,
yeah,
get me on the podcast right now."
What were you saying?
There are like videos of unwrapping Pokemon cards being sold for like $100,000.
Mhm.
I'm probably exaggerating, but
No,
But-
sort of
No,
the
you're
thing.
not at all.
No,
This
you're
sort of
not, you're
thing,
not.
like,
But
they're
if it's
really expensive.
the NFT part of Pokemon cards,
You don't get it.
You
You
don't-
just get the video.
I could get it if it's like the physical card.
Yeah.
You're getting the card, like say Charizard. That could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars
Mhm.
if it's a certain Charizard.
Yeah.
And you get it sent out, get graded, boom.
I don't
But
think
NFT, you're never, ever putting your hands on that.
You
thing.
get to say you own the video.
One
of the
thing
card.
I know
It's so
everyone-
stupid.
But there's-
Everyone agrees about this for NFTs is that the sports shit of it is mad dumb.
Terrible.
no. That's where like
Everyone
that's
agrees
why,
on that.
No, yes, because you're trying to take the trading card concept and make that digital.
But they
Wait.
just like take like a random moment or like highlight. It's like, yo,
It's terrible.
fucking Malik Monk
That's
dunked
why-
on this dude.
And then I go on YouTube, Malik Monk dunked on this dude.
And then
it's
you get it right
No,
there.
but see,
and, like,
that's
but
not the
someone
point.
owns the clip.
That's not the but that's not the point. That's like saying they're trying to do trading cards.
I get it, but like
It's just
it's
the,
never gonna beat like having the physical card. Like
Right.
imagine having that Luka Doncic card that recently sold for $4 million. Luka Doncic one-of-one logo man,
Doncic,
on card autograph, sold for like 4.5.
Well, that's the
$6 million.
extra. That's the extra edge that like you can go get something signed. You can go get something.
No, like it came like someone bought a card like so it came in this certain Panini
sure.
has like a whole line of cards. So like one of their most biggest ones is the National Treasures. It's like one card from the thing. It's
Okay.
like the box is like thousands of dollars. I forget the
Yeah.
exact amount.
It's crazy.
But you're basically guaranteed to be almost be getting your money back because you're pulling like one-of-one cards. Logo man, if you don't know what that is, it's basically when you get a card and there's a pack, you get like memorabilia patch in the card.
Yeah.
You're basically the logo man is like the logo man of the Luka Doncic NBA jersey that it was a game worn Luka Doncic jersey
Sure.
cut out of the NBA logo man, put on a card with his autograph on the card, and it's a one-on-one card, and it's sold for $4.56 million.
No, but that's what I'm
or
saying.
maybe not 4.56, but 4 point something for sure.
That's what I'm saying. the physical aspect of it, like getting something signed, the extra part besides just having a card, like the idea that
But
you can
also-
add the jersey attachment,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
have the signature on
But
it.
people
That's
add
what-
mad value. So like Elon's
Not really.
wife.
Mickey Mantle card, a Mickey Mantle card with
Yeah.
no autograph on it, just
Right.
a straight up Mickey Mantle card, sold for $5 point something million.
That's also because there's a history to it. We're talking about a new thing.
There's some
You
cards.
see what I'm saying?
But there's some
just
cards that
like
don't have
a-
autographs on it, and
it's-
they're
it's
still
just
one
like
of
a
one,
digital,
and they
like,
sell for
package.
literally
Because there's a-
hundreds, close to millions.
Because there's a
dollars.
history.
No, like recent, like LeBron James, Giannis, Luka Doncic, like.
Because people are banking on there being a history.
But that's the biggest thing. They're banking on there being a history.
That
What if
still
tomorrow
applies.
Luka Doncic tears his ACL, and now this guy bought a car for $4.56 million, and this guy's ACL is done forever.
Right, because in 20 years you might forget, but no
And
one's
now
gonna remember
Luka
that's-
that.
Doncic only played for
Okay.
a few years.
That's where
and now it's
that's
over.
where the moment aspect of it, that's dumb. Because when you get like a player card, you're talking about their career. That one card is a symbol for a whole
Career.
library of events.
Mm.
When you're talking about a moment, you're specifying like this moment wasn't good for this. Like say someone had a crazy alley oop or something like that. Like great, but the rest of his career was ass. You know what I mean? Or like the final pitch of a no hitter or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. But that's such a moment that like when if something else were to ruin that player's career, that moment now sucks. But the player himself, that aspect of it would be good. I don't know if that made any sense, but
I think you went to say the opposite. Like the moment
I'll
of
still
it
re-
would still
I'll
be there and
still
still be
remember the player.
valuable, but his career of it had lost value.
right, yeah. But
There's so much like value put onto like the names and stuff. So like moving away from like sports, like
Yeah.
like Elon's wife, Grimes,
yeah.
she does like a weekly thing where she like releases like a NFT
Mhm.
and like she like auctions it out.
Yeah.
And like people would be spending like mad money on it, and it's like the simplest like art
But
and
it's
shit.
the idea that she could do that.
It's
make
just her name.
Make a painting on a canvas
That's the
every week
thing.
and
Mhm.
release it out. It's the same. It's just happening digitally. It's the same
Yeah.
thing that's been happening for years and years and years
with all
with
sorts of
any
things.
art history at all. It's
Yeah.
just happening
I've been
digitally.
to,
now.
But, like-
I've been to museums and like it's just like someone like spilling something. It's just like that's like 1.1
Yeah.
million. It's just like wait, I could
But-
have
Yeah, it
done
looks
that.
like someone tripped and like spilled
Yeah,
paint on like a
But
canvas.
like that's like
And
the
then,
logic is
boom.
like if you say like I could have done it, it's like why didn't you?
Right.
But personally,
But
I feel
some-
like
but
that
some-
is more exposed in NFTs, especially because like the value, like there's so much value that needs to be created like quickly, and like these, like it's all about like the name. So like
Yeah, like
If-
who creates it? Like
if
has
a
more
reputable
value.
like NFT, like well, I don't even know what the word would be, like
It's an artist.
pusher.
No, artist.
No, like someone who they don't even make the art. They just like they're known for like selling.
Oh, like
NFTs.
flipping everything.
Yeah, flipping everything. If a reputable one gets that, then the value of that just skyrockets. Even though like it.
And the beauty of
It wouldn't.
NFT is that the original creator of that artwork, if it gets traded multiple times down the line, they will always get a percentage
Right.
of it being sold again.
It's not like the artist sold it for this one thing, and then the whoever bought it at that time then flips it for even more.
like physical cards.
Right. The original owner would never get anything. Now with NFTs,
The original,
they're constantly getting royalties
exactly
for their art.
So say if someone pulled like this crazy card and they ended up selling it for $1,000, physical card for $1,000, and maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, now this player had an amazing career, did amazing things, MVP, blah blah blah. Now this card might be worth $50,000.
Well,
maybe
so
that card in that career, that person's career, might have been sold and traded 50, 100 times. The original owner will never reap that $50,000. Whereas if it was an NFT,
Yeah. So what we were talking about, since now we're on the same page with NFTs,
Let me go back to this. There we go.
is 6ix9ine announces it was meant to come out on Friday. So I guess
What
I
is
didn't
it?
even
Is it a
hear about
song?
this.
Is it a?
I have,
either.
you can't even like look it up because it's someone owns it.
Oh, wait, it's
already
collectible
sold?
art pieces.
It was sold on Friday.
For how
Like
much?
I went on the market. I don't know.
Do they have pictures
Our
of
He
it?
had a website.
life-saving.
had a website?
Shit.
I actually found out that Tifu has an NFT website now. It's
I believe
NFTifu.
Oh,
That's
NFT.
cheeky. That's
Oh
cheeky.
right, yeah.
Oh, is that the dude who got it?
What's that?
insurance. Is this his bail ticket?
Wait,
What
what?
the fuck is going on?
Wait, that's not him.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What I'm
No,
reading,
that's not him. That's not him.
the screen is a little too far
Yeah,
for me to. Oh no.
That's
Okay.
that's a thing.
I'm not really reading that.
Right.
No,
It's like I finally got my stimmy.
No, low-key the
Yo,
big.
I like how that became like an abbreviation. It's like
Stimmy,
yeah, I got that stimmy
yeah.
on deck.
The biggest thing about NFTs that like it's based off of the Ethereum blockchain, right? So if you're invested in cryptos or anything, and you know anything like Ethereum is probably the second most traded cryptocurrency outside of Bitcoin.
The most efficient though.
It's also that's the thing. Like this is really like pushing the value of Ethereum,
This
even though
and
it's still very
also-
volatile. It's still going up and down as much as anything else would. But like this is furthering the cementation that Ethereum will be one of the ones that sticks around.
Another reason why Ethereum, they're gonna.
So-
you ever heard of the gases of Ethereum, like gas fees and whatnot?
Yeah.
Basically, when
Yeah,
you trade.
yeah.
So there's a whole thing with Ethereum now that they're actually going to be getting rid of gases and the fees.
That's
fees,
Ethereum
which
2
is
is happening.
going to
Yeah.
actually make the price go crazy.
So like there's if you guys check out any crypto markets, there's Ethereum and Ethereum 2. Ethereum 2 is priced the same, everything. It's just in development, which means people are staking it, which is like a whole other thing. But like people are putting their Ethereum 1s into Ethereum 2, knowing that they're gonna like be losing money right now. But when they implement all the Ethereum 2 updates, they're getting rewarded for it. So, and it's a lot to do technically because you have to. There's certain sites that have the capabilities and stuff and whatever. But the fact that NFTs is blowing the fuck up and it's based off of Ethereum means a lot. With like whether we know it or not. Yeah.
All right, so basically, art's stupid. Let's move on. I'm playing. Alden, don't kill me.
No. I'm probably the biggest art guy I know. Like, okay,
Oh, really? Yeah.
Are you trying to jack yourself right now?
I
What
love
have you
art.
created? What's your
No, not
creation?
a creator, appreciator.
You know what?
Appreciate.
You know what's the best creation? You know what's the best art creation?
creation? Which was
The fucking songs we hear at bars that fucking turn us up.
good transition, dog.
Let's go. Let's get
Okay,
it. Yo.
yes, sweaty hands.
Oh, why you have to blow up my spot like that?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yo, what's bracking
we'll get to it.
is where we do a bracket
There
to
you go.
determine the best of any category. And this week's category is best song that we heard at a bar. We're missing a
Just best songs you hear at the bar
or club.
or club. Just the things that get you lit at the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, it brings the people together.
So should we start without further ado?
With
I
no
think
further
we're
ado.
doing this because we all have a history of going to school together. Or some of our best times are at the bars. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I wouldn't be friends with like all of you guys if it wasn't for bars. So
Facts. Yeah. What else would we do?
What's that mean? I thought we had something special.
Especially you, fam.
Shout out. Fuck V Lounge. Me and Aaron are on different ways.
We're,
Like, low-key.
we're gonna buy you out, V Lounge. Just you
Yo,
wait.
we should save V Lounge. Hashtag save me left.
Zachary Morris.
We got Bodak Yellow versus Hot Boy. Hot
Boy.
Edward, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Hot boy.
Easy choice right there.
I know my choice.
I know my choice.
Hot boy.
I gotta say something real quick. Fuck Cardi B. Like that's
Now.
not real talk.
Now.
Take
All
that
the time
back.
because she did that before.
Yeah, but no.
You just found out about it.
But I
You were
always,
naive.
I always
You were
knew
young
she
and
had it
naive.
in her.
You were young and
Yeah,
This man was a
exactly.
big Cardi B defender.
No, what are you talking about?
No,
You
not
was young and
defending.
naive.
Shh, not defending of her crimes, defending of her music
What
exposure.
song? What? I never.
Yo,
I've
her whole
never heard
album.
this.
You said I like it like that. You were
I
OD
know.
on that song.
I didn't like it like that. I'm not gonna lie.
That
Nah.
whole album,
Nah.
you were gassing.
Maybe it's
The whole album,
The
what are you
Mandela
talking-
effect. Just me and Austin remember. Are we
Shut up.
loving? Loving.
Oh, now you're on the same
Cardi
page. What the
B?
fuck happened like 10
Yeah.
seconds ago?
No, we came together
So
for a
collusion.
mutual
I just
effort.
yo,
I don't know. That second floor
Okay,
PSP
yeah,
with Bodak Yellow.
just move, Bobby.
He'd be
yo,
dancing.
Bodak Yellow
On the
did
floor.
get people
Mhm.
moving, 100%. That
Oh,
brought out the inner
How
thought
does
in
it
all
go?
of us.
I asked you guys how it went. You guys wouldn't.
This
Blood
bullshit.
shoot.
Not out.
And
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a
Bobby-
Yeah,
Bobby-
yeah,
what
yeah.
I want.
Yo, Hot boy made my
What are you
secret
doing?
see here.
What are you-
Relax. I can barely see the
Yeah.
fucking screen. Okay, next is Take Me Home, Country Road versus Dreams and Nightmares by Miko.
Oh.
Two different fucking.
I know my
Completely.
choice. I think everyone would know.
Should
my
we go
choice.
around? Should we all say it at the same time?
No, go around.
Are we-
Jamie, start.
Country road.
Aaron,
Not Country Road.
Dreams and Nightmare. I'm saying Dreams and Nightmare.
Country Road.
Depends
The
on
tiebreaker.
day,
That's 2 and
depends on the
2.
night.
Wait, you're the tiebreaker
Yeah,
right now.
like-
I
And it
know,
came
there's
down to
pressure.
this
It
guy.
kinda-
No.
It also depends on where you are, the
Yeah,
day,
exactly.
how
Which-
you're feeling.
What you're wearing.
Is it a nice summer day? You're drinking like something.
Which
like a
one do
Corona
you-
or
If
something?
you're with
He's like, I take it to
girls.
conscious martial laws. You know?
Or are you
Which
like
one,
in your
fits my
bag, you
pain
pissed
more?
off?
I deadass have a
we're
video
going Dreams
of
and
me
Nightmare. I'm in my
just
bag.
recording
Right.
I
This
have
year
a,
we're going Dreams and Nightmare based on 11th place.
All right, fair play, fair play.
I have a video
If
of
you know,
me
you know.
in PSP just looking at my phone, being like, it's like Take Me Home in the background, just going like, no.
All right, fair enough.
So it's
There's also
definitely-
another video at PSP, but
I got a bunch of videos of me in
No,
PSP.
there's
dog.
dog video.
Dog
Dog
video,
video,
bro.
We were the same last time.
I think our only
Yes,
listeners
sir.
know exactly what videos are there.
Shout
All
out to the
right.
boys if you know.
Yeah, facts. Okay, we got.
Send it in the chat when
Fuck
you
does
hear
that
about
say?
this.
Shrek 3?
Oh, 1985 versus.
Shake it.
What does that say? Shake it.
Shake
yeah,
it.
There we go. There we go.
So the
What's
screen
that?
that we're looking at
Isn't
is
that Shake
OD
It?
far from us right now.
No, wait, what the fuck was that?
I don't even know. What is Shake It? Shake It by.
That was like the Lion King.
You don't know
theme
Shake
song.
It?
Shake.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Shake
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
No, no,
Maybe I'm
whoa,
going
whoa,
for
whoa,
something
whoa.
Hannah Montana transition. Wait, versus 1985. Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely Shake It. 1985 was cool when I was 6. I didn't know what the hell.
That's
shit
not a
was
bar
as word.
song.
Yeah.
I heard that shit
Yeah,
at
I'll
PSP.
say shake it.
But yeah, Shake
Yeah,
it.
but it's PSP. Go first for PSP.
You hear everything. Everything but nothing.
Okay. Next one. Party in the USA versus I think that's Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba.
It's Mo Bamba. Even Aaron saying Mo Bamba.
I don't.
What are you
like
saying,
Party
Jamie?
Yeah. We should just go around each time saying our choice. No influence.
No influence.
Yeah. Well, it'd be
Well, no,
at very
yeah.
influence, yeah.
I'll say mobile, but like towards the end, it became so
Annoying.
Annoying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying part in the USA.
It was like
There
in
was
my
also-
life, like on the weekend, it was on my phone. I was just like, I can't escape.
There was
this.
that whole point.
and he
where-
was a trash player. like that's what hurt the most.
Yo, y'all remember
kinda
that
like
point where
fucking
Sheck
around.
West was getting like the
Yeah.
allegations about him?
He got allegations against him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
West?
Yeah.
About what?
He was getting canceled for I think it was same
Before
like relationship issue, like
You can't be famous. Right, that's all it is.
I don't think he's done anything.
no, he did.
You gotta be,
I'm
but-
not saying he
you
did it.
gotta
I'm
be-
saying there were allegations.
you
There were
gotta be willing to
allegations.
take a lot of shit.
Exactly, there were allegations.
Has he made a song?
She
Since,
said
like,
Mo Bamba
since-
already. He had a whole album, didn't he?
That was like years ago.
Mudboy, and then he did the Cactus Travis Scott label album. What's his album? Cactus Jack, right? Label,
Was he on there?
the one with him, and it was like
He did a song on that?
Pop Smoke was on there, that one song, and you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so he did one song in 2 years?
No, he did a few songs on that album.
In 2 years.
In 2 years.
That was like last year.
And even
Huh?
more.
Yeah,
probably.
dude, these
That's
guys don't release that much music.
I'm still waiting for
Mudboy
Rihanna.
was
I'm still
fire.
waiting for Rihanna, fam.
right.
When's that shit
We
coming
all
out?
are.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
are. Right?
Remember when Mudboy came out?
Oh wait, that's the party in the
Nah.
USA. Damn. Okay, never mind.
I like Miley
Submit.
Cyrus. That is not. Might have been one of her worst songs.
Shout out Check West. He was at our graduation.
Yeah, his sister graduated with us, class of 2019. What up, you
Oh,
opening?
true.
Oh.
True.
Yeah,
Fact.
facto. Okay, yo, moving on.
All right, first round of the first round.
We got
That made no sense.
what was that? Hot Boy versus shit. What the fuck does that say? Yo, someone lead off.
Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom. Okay.
Going on.
Oh wait, hold on.
Is there a dance move that goes with Stacy's mom? No.
No, exactly.
And there's one.
Are you doing the
Stacy's
Hot Boy
mom.
dance?
Got it going.
You doing the shmoney? Okay.
Yeah, hot boy.
I don't
Bobby
know,
broke
man.
the
I like
internet.
Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom.
I don't know. Bobby literally broke the internet.
It
No,
was
but think
so
about the-
versatile. You could do it to any song.
Think about the category though.
Yeah, you
It's
really
about
could.
bracket.
at
yeah.
You
the
could do
bar.
it to like slow
I feel like
dance.
I've heard-
You could slow dance to that.
Why
Yeah.
not?
To what?
100%.
Your first dance at your wedding?
To Stacy's mom?
No.
The Hot Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You can
dance.
slow dance the Hot Boy.
Oh, and I see you get crazy on Crank That Soldier Boy to any song. I know it's possible.
I'll do it right now. Yo, Crank That Soldier Boy needs to be in
Oh, wait,
every
yeah, we did.
music category ever.
I didn't think about it.
You really did hit it to everything.
Soldier Boy's about to
It's-
reach out to you and be like, finally someone agrees with me.
Bro.
Finally.
I don't think like
My
that,
whole fucking flow.
that dance
Word
just-
for word.
yo, if you have any rhythm in you and you know how to like tempo yourself, like that dance works with everything.
It really,
We've
it
seen
really
it.
does.
You've seen
We've
it.
seen it happen.
You 100%. Okay.
I mean, this. He's put on a clinic for us. let's just say.
I don't know what you mean. All right, wait. So what's the move?
I'm going hot boy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
he
Stacey's
broke
mom.
the internet.
I'm Stacy's mom
I'm
too.
Stacy's
Alright, you
mom.
lost.
But no, that's three. Wait,
No,
what'd
but
you say?
It is also our
He said
podcast.
hot boy.
Bobby.
Yeah, no, that's three. No.
He broke the internet. I'm sorry. Like,
But we're not talking about the internet. We're talking about the bar.
This isn't best songs to break the internet. This is best songs to hear at the bar.
this was also at the bar all the time.
No,
Not
it was.
all
It
the
was.
time.
I wanted to hear it.
I definitely heard Stacy's mom more.
I don't know about
More
that.
on
I just
first
like
floor,
hearing Stacy's mom.
Second
I
floor
like the
PSC,
song.
we were here. Hot boy more.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
well,
it's
that's
3-2.
fine.
It's 3-2.
Yeah,
I said my
we
say.
we can't say anything about it. All right.
Democracy.
Mhm.
No, that's wow. This is gonna be quick. We gotta be able to defend some songs. All right, Dreams and Nightmares versus Ronan, what's that
In the
song?
club.
In the Club by 50. Oh,
In the Club.
What is
In
that?
the club.
In the club.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Just
you
tell me.
have to.
You
I
play
know
the
the
song.
song.
No, it's like
We just playing the
Shorty.
song.
Days I end up making love, so come give me a hug.
I'm gonna go.
Go
for
up.
that.
Keep going.
You going for the other one? You don't even know the other one. No, okay. That's it. It's literally called In the Club.
In
For,
the club. In the club.
Oh, well, that sounds that. Okay. There's not much
Move-
discussion going
we're
on.
moving
Yeah,
through, we're moving through.
moving. All right.
Meek is kind of falling off. Let's go back to that for a second. Do you feel like Meek is falling off?
Meek is a big L.
In general,
A huge out. I personally think Meek
I still
Mill is a huge
I don't
out.
I don't really like Meek like that.
Ever
I'll-
since we saw him live, Austin, like
When was that?
we went to Rolling Loud. We skipped. Who did we skip to see? We saw fucking.
That was like 2000.
Wu Tang and then Meek Mill.
Wu-Tang, damn.
We saw Wu Tang
Wu-Tang?
Clan.
What was that, like
transitioned to Meek
2018?
Mill.
I'm trying to think who we missed. It was either ASAP, which I fully regret. No,
Or
ASAP and
Travis.
Lil Uzi
And
were the same
Juice.
night.
And Juice. We missed Juice.
Oh.
But I watched.
Listen, low key. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
Respect to Juice. Respect to everything he did. He was great at the time, and even kind of now. I'm not gonna say he was my favorite. I'm not the biggest Juice guy. Like compared to the Hysteria. Like there were people that like he's my favorite artist. He's number one. He's the great. I'm like,
He's the greatest.
Bro.
The GOAT.
All right, come on. You're hurting Wes's feelings right now.
I mean, you
I'm
can say
hurting a lot of people's feelings right
the
now.
greatest freestyler. Do you think he's the greatest freestyler of all time?
He's very good at
The
it.
greatest freestyler of all time.
Dude,
That's
little-
weird.
no,
That's a
Hold on.
bar. That's a high bar.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
was
believe
just...
people.
That's just.
disrespect that.
I'm just throwing it out there for you to think about.
You think he's the greatest ever? Of freestyle?
Lil Wayne?
Oh, wait. We're talking about Lil
What?
Wayne?
No, I'm
What?
saying Lil Wayne's the greatest freestyler. ever.
Oh. Wait, so you just...
I respect it.
Why'd you ask me like it's already
No,
said?
because the whole thing with that Juice is like people are like, yo, he didn't write anything down. He like made hits right away in the studio, which he did.
Didn't
That's
Lil
the
Wayne
respectable part of it.
every
Lil
song
Wayne
is a
hasn't written
freestyle?
Lil Wayne has no, I'm not gonna say freestyle, but he hasn't written a single lyric. Him and Jay-Z too.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jay-Z
They haven't
doesn't
written
write,
lyrics
ever.
for years, dog. That's essentially a freestyle. I'm not saying they came up with it on the spot the way Juice did, but I'm just saying the guy.
Jay-Z's albums were basically freestyle, and Jay-Z.
No,
like,
they just remembered it, which is crazy to me. All right.
Wait, so what's Juice's accolade in this? Because I've seen his freestyles like on the radio stations. They were pretty fire, but like, does that
I
put him
think
at
that's the whole
greatest
thing that
ever?
he could go for
No,
like 4
the
hours,
guy
5
the
hours straight.
10-hour Tim Westwood thing was the one that like
He was
not
just
10, was
rapping.
it 10 hours?
10
Like,
hours.
4 or
Wait,
5
what the
hours.
fuck?
Hours. Yeah.
Like,
He
there's a
was
fact
rapping for 5
that he
hours
could
straight.
straight
Yeah, no,
go
he
for
got you.
hours.
This is a thing?
Not stop.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
that's
shit,
the
I
thing.
never heard of that.
That's the thing.
Damn.
That's what got him on the Eminem song, Godzilla.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is like another Not to if you're big on canceling Eminem, that's cool. I'm just saying when you
Nah,
got,
that's not cool.
when you got
Fuck
it.
you.
No. When
Fuck
you got
you.
people are saying it's his time. To stop. But when you got one of the GOATs that is very selective about who he works with in terms of new people, and you got Juice, who's like prime, like a SoundCloud dude. You know what I mean? That's huge to get those worlds meeting. But what's the song?
Yeah. What's the next one? Mr. Brightside versus Shake It.
Shake it.
Wait, we just did it. Oh, we were talking about Meek Mill the last
I
one.
really
No,
like Mr. Brightside. That kind of gets on my nerves.
I don't like it, but it feels very
At
bar
home.
Alright.
in the
Me.
bar.
Yeah,
you
Ronan
gotta do-
first. Say your.
I'm going Shake It. I don't really like Mr. Brightside. It gets on my nerves.
Me too.
what are you saying?
Say Brightside.
What are you saying?
I think I'll say Brightside.
Shake it.
Okay,
Oh, it's up to you.
no. Here, Mr. Brightside might be the greatest song written of all time.
Hey, there we go. The suspense
No,
is
no, 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 no.
palpable.
Better listen.
Palpable.
Listen. I have my favorite artist of all time. I have my favorite album of all time. I have my favorite
Who is
song
your
of all
favorite
time.
artist?
Favorite artist of all time.
Mr. Brightside.
Favorite
Favorite
artist.
lyricist of all time? Mr. Brightside.
I know my favorite album of all time is Channel Orange by Frank Ocean.
Okay.
For a
Respect.
fact.
Yeah, respect.
Favorite song of all favorite artist I would really have to think about. I'm not thinking about it right now because I'm blanking. I probably have an answer. It might be Tyler the Creator. Just
Okay.
personal shit. But song wise, Mr. Brightside might be as overplayed as it might be, is
So your favorite.
possibly the greatest song
It's
of all
still
time.
slaps, no matter every time.
It's so good.
Every time. Honestly, we're not even giving you guys a chance to talk about it.
I don't even
Move
want
on.
to defend
Yeah,
it.
Mr.
I just get on
Brightside.
my nerves.
The man has spoken.
I would be so upset if, like, it just
Don't cry.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be okay.
what's next, Ronan?
Mo Bamba.
Bamba versus Party Up.
Something up. Yeah.
Oh, by DMX.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Up in here. Up in here.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
Rest in peace.
Maybe give it to
Yeah,
him.
in the context of like the
Better
club,
than- yeah,
club or
bro.
bar.
We're-
yeah.
I hate Mo
Give it
Bamba.
to
Party up.
him.
I hate Mo
Bro,
Bamba.
Yeah. It's
Bro,
a
that scene
I
in
mean, it had to survive until
Like
that.
Mike-
because of the other songs.
Yeah.
no, the whole reason I know about DMX is because in Like Mike with Lil Bow Wow, and
Oh, wow.
he got to drive what's his name home after he took too many sleeping pills, and Lil Bow Wow gets in the car and he's like too short for the seat and all that. And it's like they're singing. Oh my god, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Power.
All right, Hot Boy versus In the Club.
Ooh. Wow.
Let's go around the table.
Wait. I gotta think.
All right, we'll
This
end
actually
on
has
you,
to think.
Ronan.
I don't really know. I'm thinking about like how the final is going to be kind of odd.
What do you think?
But like,
Nah,
If
forget,
anyone has
forget
an
thinking
answer.
about the finals. Let's think about
No, right now, what's
yeah.
yeah.
You can only play
You
what's
don't
in
get
front
to
of you.
even know what's in the final yet.
Yeah, don't look.
I think I'm going in the club. Yeah.
In the club.
In the club. What were you gonna say? Since we already won.
I don't really have a strong feeling towards this round.
You were big on Hot Boy
Yeah,
earlier.
but
Okay.
that's a good song.
She was dancing on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What
wait,
were you gonna say?
what dance do you do to in the club?
In the club.
Everything.
I don't have one.
I don't
Just
have one.
move.
Okay.
That was easy. Okay. Sorry.
Mr. Brightside versus
Party
Party Up.
I know I just made a very bold statement, but like now I'm
now you gotta
seeing
stick-
it
no,
against
now you gotta
Party
stick
Up.
to it.
You want to start? I'm
Okay.
gonna start.
Oh, here. All right. Here's what I'll say after making that whole thing. I realize I just said that Mr. Brightside might be the greatest song of all time, but we're talking about club, like bar songs.
Yeah. I'll still go party up.
Might have to go Party Up.
Yeah.
That should get to everyone moving, man.
If anything, I feel like
Exactly. Yeah. Like.
Mr. Brightside gets white people moving. I will acknowledge my skin color right now.
thank you for that.
As if that had to be said.
It's the difference between Mr. Brightside's like right when you walk in, the night things are still, everybody's still getting a little drunk. Party Up is when everybody's already drunk. I feel.
Wow.
Or trying to get super drunk. Or if it's like,
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Wait, damn, Aaron
Like,
dropping some
when-
fucking.
Okay, we're getting to
some knowledge on
PSP
this.
around 10:30, 11. Let's say 11.
We out?
12.
1
Yo,
is
Matt
when
be like, it's too late.
Party Up comes on at 1 or 2.
Nice, so we're taking
And we're
shots
lit.
before then. Yeah.
Yes.
We're getting lit.
Wait.
What
Right
happens in
before then.
between, you don't want to know.
Mr. Brightside will get me in the feels too at the wrong time.
That's
Or
what
the
I'm
right,
saying.
at the right time.
I'm saying Mr. Brightside.
Okay.
I have the opposite logic that you do. Where I think Party Up is a better song, but I think in terms of like the competition, Mr. Brightside runs the bar world. Like, yo, we out right now. Yo, we out, play that shit in
we
your
go
bar.
down- if we go down
Like, hit up your dad. Hit up your dad.
If you go down south,
What happens?
Mr. Brightside is probably on in every bar.
Sorry, I did not even mean it like that. Yo, you're right.
I'm not even kidding.
No, you're right.
I haven't been down south.
I meant it like that.
No, Ronnie. Sorry. I agree.
Wait, what part
You
of down
go
south
down
have you been to?
south, the south, like South
I mean,
Carolina.
no, because I would say like
Georgia,
Florida. I wouldn't
Texas,
consider Florida.
Texas, South
I don't think
Carolina, Georgia, Alabama,
Okay.
like down, like the
Yeah.
southern states.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying Mr. Brightside, right?
I'm saying if you go down south, you're probably gonna find that in majority of the bars.
When
People
did-
party up?
I would hear Mr. Brightside
Can
in
you
like
look it up real quick? When did Party Up come out?
like that's
If
like,
anything, I would do
I know
another.
which album it's.
I would do another DMX song. Actually, nah, that is the most like bar.
That's the bar
Yeah,
one. I would put Rough Riders Anthem as the other one if I had to choose one. I know
X
those.
gonna give it.
X,
That's
listen,
more of a
no.
radio.
So here's the thing. Like, there's DMX has a bunch of hits for sure. I think Rough Riders Anthem and Party Up are probably the two most like recognizable ones, and therefore they're probably the most played at the bars. But X gonna give it to you.
That's more of a radio
Goes
like, type of
yeah.
99. That's
Okay,
crazy.
so Mr. Bryce, I believe, came out 2004 or whatever. So there's a good 5-year difference. But we're talking now, 20, 15 years later for
And
these
I
songs
think-
roughly. Mr. Brightside,
Hits the same exact way that it hit back then.
and it's played more. Party Up does,
100%.
in my personal experience, does not get played as much as Mr. Brightside.
And we gotta think about the competition right now. It's about the bar.
What's your guys' take? I don't know. Like, after this discussion,
I'm just gonna
what's
say
saying?
Mr. Brightside.
You sound exhausted.
See, it's not my favorite, but it's
That's
definitely
what it
played
is.
more in the scene.
But do you like that?
No.
Like, Take Me Home earlier was definitely played a lot, but like I didn't like it.
So
I
if
would
we're going
definitely-
off preferences, then it's definitely still gonna be Party Up.
But I
because
think it
still
should not
say
be
that
a-
Mr. Brightside.
It should not be our preference because fuck us. It's about
This
the
is our
competition.
podcast. What are you talking about?
It's about the competition,
I
bro.
can't get passionate enough because I just want to hear Lady Gaga, and that doesn't happen.
Okay.
So, can't
Wait,
get
what
too
Lady
passionate.
Gaga song is like the bar?
No, they're
go?
not. That's why I'm saying I can't get too into
Oh.
it. 'cause
I
you
feel
know
that way
how
about the
weird.
music I
wanna
listen
hear
to, like,
chromatic
It's
stuff.
not like meant for the bar.
Yeah, but like
It's not meant for the club.
I
He's
know how to
different.
get
He's
lit
not
to it.
like other guys.
You feel me? Yeah.
But it wouldn't be like something you would.
I
You
just-
would go into a bar and be like, oh,
I
I'm
know
gonna expect
I'm not
that.
hearing
It's
it,
not
yeah.
expected. Yeah.
Play some Brockhampton, bro.
I would get so lit to Brock. I would get lit to the saddest
There's a
Brockhampton song.
couple of
dude. I'm
Brockhampton
good.
songs. that
You know
are, like,
Peaches?
they're actually pretty
Brockhampton
Got
is-
my peaches out.
Georgia, that's that shit.
I hate that we just.
Yo,
hit
wait
no,
for this song.
no, wait. Let's talk about that. That Bieber album slaps.
I don't hear that song.
It's good. That album's good.
Alright.
He
Bieber
sampled
has
ML
been good.
he sampled MLK
I-
for no fucking reason.
Should've
But
skipped
whatever.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll fuck with Beeps. Oh wait, so what are we even saying?
Yeah.
I said Party Up.
I say
Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside is 2-1.
If we're going off
Party Up.
personal preference, I'm
2-2.
going Party Up.
Yeah,
But
me
if we're
too.
going off popularity and what's played more in the
Well,
bar,
you-
it's Mr. Brightside.
You have to decide which one your vote.
So my preference is Party Up.
Let's
No,
do
no, no.
Party.
Which one are you giving the vote to? You have your two answers. Which one are you giving the vote to?
You said Party Up, right?
Like it's weird. Like
Party Up.
how are we fixing this problem?
We
Like,
each have our
is
own.
is it most what we personally like?
That's for you to decide.
How I
or
did it.
what is most
It's
How
just
I did it. I did
played
it.
out?
I did it. What's the more popping song in the bar?
The
That's
more
how I did
popping
it.
song in the bar will probably be Mr. Brightside.
Well, I would also
That
agree
happens-
that the more.
Yeah.
That,
I mean, that's the tournament that we're doing.
all right, Mr. Brightside.
Yo,
I'm not mad. I'm just.
I should be a fucking lawyer.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
All right, we're in the finals.
In the club versus Mr. Oh
Oh.
shit! Can we listen to Mr. Brightside a little bit, please?
We'll cut it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. What do we?
All right, we heard how fire Mr.
Oh yeah,
Brightside
I forgot we were just listening. We
It
heard
was
Mr. Brightside.
unanimous.
Yeah.
It was like Steph Curry
Wait,
with
is that
the
not-
MVP.
it's not-
in
it's
the
not
name of the song.
It's not unanimous.
200.
It's also in the name of the song.
I don't care, dog.
Like,
I mean, I
nah,
voted in the club.
Not unanimous.
Oh
Shut
wait,
up.
so maybe this is different. Okay, wait. In the
All right.
club.
No,
It's in the
name of the
we
song.
We all heard that.
It's in the name of the song.
You're saying Mr. Brightside, right?
I'm saying Mr. Brightside.
You're saying Mr. Brightside.
Yeah. I said it before we even started.
I said in the club.
I say
Okay,
no, yeah,
3-2.
sure.
Should we pull a Newton and throw another song in there just to fuck everything up right now?
You just throw Newton in.
Yo, Isaac Newton versus Mr. Brightside. no.
What would a dark horse
There's-
song be?
There's so
What?
many
There's
Alright.
so
frat
many.
basement songs that I haven't
What's your everyone's personal song that don't like forget the
That
bracket that
hasn't
we
been
just
on the
did?
bracket.
What? Yeah. What's the song?
Wait,
Wait.
Yeah.
Favorite song, like.
No,
Like,
that
turn
you
up.
you would
The
hear at
bar
a party or a
And
bar
you're
or
just
whatever.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Lord,
That-
Pretty Flock.
Oh, that's a good one.
My guy.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
And
That's
That's a good
easy.
one.
Yo, and I've
That's a
mentioned
good
it
one.
before.
That's a good one.
If it's
Easy.
not that, check by Dave East.
Nah.
Fuck off.
That's very
That's
close.
my choice.
That's
It's
his
my
choice,
time.
yeah.
And you're wrong, and here's why.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Who the fuck ever played that song?
Me. I'm saying you got the
You're saying you're
aux.
basing
No,
by-
the question is you got the aux. You're gonna get lit.
Oh,
That's
a
the
very
question.
different
That's
question.
the-
Put the question.
I have one.
Yeah, what is it?
Paper Planes by MIA.
Sure.
Great
I like
song.
that. I like that.
Wait,
okay.
put the question up. Like.
What's regardless of the bracket we just did,
Okay.
which I don't think we came to a decision yet, even though
We'll come back to it.
we'll come
We
back.
did.
What's the song? You have the aux. No matter what anyone else cares, you're in the bar. You're gonna get lit as fuck. What's that song?
Honestly, I'm gonna put Gasolina by Daddy Yankee.
Nah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Throw back to senior.
It's your choice. Bro.
Yeah. But like
Becky
also
G.
like a lot of people like
Oh, Becky
a lot of
G.
people would be like, I
Oh,
recognize that song
yeah.
at one point. Like, even if you don't
Sip
understand
Yama.
what the fuck he's saying.
Oh.
Sip
Yeah.
Yama.
No, but like Gasolina, like it's like at another level.
It's on another level from
Wait,
Senior.
it's like-
It really
yeah.
is. It really is. What about Pitbull?
Solito te en habitación. I probably fucked that up so
Did
hard.
you
Nah, that's how it
ever
goes.
hear
I bet. There we
that question of would you rather have every song you could have every song but it's all of them are Pitbull covers or
go.
or the opposite.
Wait.
Do you know
Or
what I'm
every
saying?
song is a Pitbull song.
Everybody could cover Pitbull songs, so you can
Okay.
have like Shania Twain sing a Pitbull
Oh.
song, or you can have like
Oh.
Pitbull
Oh.
cover
you
every
can have
song.
him be like Mr. Worldwide and then be like singing Peaches by just
Okay, wait, I got a
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
So
Mr.
is
World.
Mr.
How would they?
is- is-
like
when Pitbull does someone else's song, is it like a remix where it's like his style, or is it him
Yes.
singing that song,
no,
Not
he
his
doesn't
style.
sing
It's his
them.
style.
It's literally like Mr. Worldwide and then going into
And
it.
or
But
everyone
he
else
tries
sings a
to-
He
Pitbull
tries
song?
to keep the melody, but
Or
obviously,
they
but
could
like,
all be singing like
Pitbull
Pitbull
songs.
songs. Yeah, that's
I think it's easy for me. I already know.
I know what I would
part.
do. I would have
Definitely
every,
other people doing Pitbull songs.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
more variety. In
I
that.
need. I can't be listening to the
But
same
I don't
person.
No,
think
yeah,
they're- I don't
exactly.
think they're slowing it down. I think they got to do it justice.
And
that's
also-
why I'm
his
with
energy.
Pitbull's
Yeah.
fire. Pitbull is fire.
No, that's a dark horse song.
I was
Pride
about to-
Pitbull.
Yo, like a Pride Pitbull song.
Bro.
I was about to say, imagine we
Flow
went to-
Rider.
Imagine
Flow Rider.
Imagine we went to
Then
college.
no one ever said
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Imagine we
during
went
their
to college during Pitbull's like pop off era.
Timber,
Like
great song.
Not even that.
Imagine
Not
how
even
crazy they went.
I would say like TikTok by Kesha was definitely up there. That's a good one for the.
Yo, on the replay
That's
by
a,
fucking.
oh wait, that's a song. That's a dark horse
That's
song.
the first song like I fell in love with. Like,
It's not in this genre.
like yo, I saw
Yes,
this. I
it
saw
is.
this chick.
Think
I'm
so?
like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Let's
We also
let's play with some
forgot
toys,
about-
bro. Like, bro.
We also didn't include a whole genre that could like tear
Big up
apart bar
Mazzy,
and
man.
club scene.
What?
Dance music and
Yeah,
EDM.
like EDM. Yeah.
There's some
EDM.
bangers.
Yeah, but
Actually,
fuck
nah,
EDM.
Nah, not really, but yeah.
Yo, I heard.
That's 3 a.m. and second floor. When we're doing
It's a whole
Yeah,
different
second
scene.
floor.
It's a whole different scene.
It just gets
Yeah.
you going. As someone that's like not into EDM, I will give it like the one place you listen to it is with a bunch of people just getting lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's gonna
No,
be
there's
out of
people
our
that like listen to
club.
that shit like
Shakespeare
studying.
basement.
Like,
Yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
100%. They're crazy.
I don't
They
get
got being put on a watch.
Are they okay?
No.
I don't get the people that like headbang to that shit like in their bedroom. It's
Mhm.
like I'm going to bed. Let me throw some EDM on.
all right, wait, let's go
It's
back.
questionable.
Let's
Oh,
let's
yeah,
finish this really quick. Finish this.
Oh, Mr. Brightside.
It was 3-2.
I still say it.
It was 3-2.
It's 3-2.
It's
Sorry,
nothing
we've been
changed.
doing 3-2 this entire time.
The feeling we felt when you played it was electric.
That's that.
There we go, guys. That's another What's Brackin'. We got Mr. Brightside. Kind of suspected, but that's another argument.
A lot of
Honorary mentions.
Sorry, I can't
Honorary.
speak.
For sure.
The Jameson stuff.
It's a wide category.
Alright. Moving on.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Different battles versus whatever the fuck we call it. I don't even fucking know anymore.
Also, just there's no review. We didn't. There's nothing to review.
Actually, no, let me get the shit.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Mwah.
Go ahead and talk about
El
it. Talk about it now.
Clasico.
We can
right now.
review the. What about Thursday? We can review Thursday. Should we
Nah,
review Thursday?
talk less about that.
Yeah, let's go Slavia.
What the fuck is going on, Arteta?
Go Slavia.
Fix it.
Now, how can you even
Fix
blame
it.
Arteta though? No, wait, all right, y'all sit out for it real quick. How can you even blame Arteta?
Bro, he doesn't sub until the fucking 75th, 80th minute.
Yo,
And then
Rocco was
Martinelli
through
comes
my
on.
goal, bro.
And then Martinelli comes on.
Let's go Slavia.
And he is causing problems immediately. But he doesn't make the sub until the 80th minute. It's already too late.
Yo,
What do you want to look up?
I just want to, I want to put up the lock on this, man.
I already seen it.
I want this kid to see it.
Bro, he literally flopped.
Wait, y'all sorry.
He flopped.
How you not beating Slavia?
Yeah, look at this, Jamie. Look at
He's
this.
through from midfield.
Wait,
Wait, you hearing this song?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
It's the shitty blue cover of the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild.
How you blaming Arteta?
I'm
How
not
you
blaming
blaming
Arteta. I'm
Arteta?
saying Arsenal is shit. Like
I know,
Arsenal
bro.
is so shit.
We're so shit. Andy Carroll got a hat trick against us.
Bro,
Andy
I
fucking
don't
Carroll.
understand though, like why he's playing certain people like when they're just not working. He's sitting Martinelli week after week after week after week.
The sub should have been earlier.
His boy Alden was like, oh, Martinelli, he's 19. Yeah, he's overrated. Like, I don't want him to start no more. Like, I was just like, wait, he's 19. Like,
Are you dumb?
Bro.
Do you see this guy play? You see what he did last year?
Yes, it
This
has to
past
be.
year has
Yeah.
been tough.
No,
He's coming
I'm
back
saying
from a bad
like you
Nah.
can't even like shit on. You can shit on him, but like,
But to be
to the level where like
You
you
can't
can
shit
say
on him,
like
bro.
he's overrated. It's like,
to
he's
be fair,
19.
sports
You
is a
can't shit
very
on him.
what's the word?
It's
Cutthroat
subjective.
business. It's like you have to perform. You have to like you have to like you have to perform. You have to
Right,
get
bro.
buckets.
Stats.
You have to get buckets. You have to get stats.
Wait, but
He
in the
performed.
context of Arsenal, like
There you go.
Any human being should have scored that. Actually, if you're
I wish
professional,
like Austin to fucking score.
if
that,
you're
like-
getting paid, if you're getting paid at least $100K a week,
Wait, what does money have to do with ability? Like,
You get paid
What do you
to
mean? You get
perform.
paid to?
100%.
There-
That's
there's
100%.
there's
thing.
people who get paid like 100K and can't do a good job.
And maybe they shouldn't get paid 100K. Maybe they should get paid
But
what they're worth.
No, but no. In sports, what do you mean? The better players get paid more? Are you dumb?
Are you
Wait,
dumb?
like,
Are you
how
dumb,
many-
Bob?
Are there people who not get paid a lot of money and they're not that good?
They have bad games, but they're
No, I
generally
mean
better.
like not that good. Like,
Who?
yo, Ozil.
That's my guy, fam. He got a World Cup, blood.
That's my guy, yeah.
He got a World Cup.
Yeah, he's got to.
And that's why he's at
No. But he's a
That's why
World Cup winner, a fucking Fortnite Cup winner.
Willian.
Oh, Willian.
That's not my guy. That's not my guy. That's your.
And he
Fuck
starts
you.
over Martinelli. Who's the better Brazilian?
I don't know.
Aye.
This is a different conversation for a different
Yeah,
time.
Aye. We move on before.
Martinelli is so much
We moving on before I start crying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, different battles. We were kind of battling there, but
That was lucky. All right.
Another-
Well, I'm going to bring up my first one. Taylor Swift
Oh.
versus Brockhampton.
Taylor Swift, but I love Brockhampton.
Oh, Brockhampton. Oh,
Brockhampton. Wait, 100%. Yo, BH.
You can't
Alright.
feel the full scope of Taylor's.
Taylor Swift
Music,
music
actually.
means nothing.
No, I like doing these. Wait, whoa. I mean, I had facts.
What? What?
I like doing these objectively because I like Brockhampton more.
Fuck off.
But
I'm all about
Oh,
feelings.
Brockhampton's objectively better.
I disagree.
It was very unfortunate when we got tickets to Gov Ball to see them, and then the whole thing happened.
Yeah.
yo,
But it was kind of a blessing because we got to see Pusha T perform Daytona for the first time ever.
And he didn't do a story of Audion.
yeah, I don't know if you heard about this, Aaron, but yeah, Alden just told me about this the other day. Actually, shout out Alden. Like Taylor Swift, apparently, like all of her early songs were like.
You think I didn't hear about it?
Wait, what? Whoa.
Well, okay,
I'm
I know,
unaware.
but
I'm unaware.
that's what I'm saying. Me and you on the same page, and these bumper clouds
Educate
aren't.
me.
Yeah.
Educate me.
So apparently, all of like Taylor Swift's like early songs were not like she doesn't have like the royalties for them or like.
Is that
Does
why
that the
this
rights for
new
them?
shit came out?
Yeah, so she's doing Taylor's version of all of her early albums, re-releasing them. So she owns them. She can perform them whenever she wants. She can do whatever she wants with them. She can mix them up. Whatever.
Because she wasn't getting money for her old songs.
She wasn't getting paid the right
Okay.
amount. So now she's re-recording them. Some have a slight twist, and then also she has songs from the vault. So like songs she wrote at the time of that album,
Yeah,
she is releasing them along now with this and having features and stuff like that. So she's
and
doing all of them.
and she's like the only artist that's like doing that. Because
Okay.
remember when Dave Chappelle was like, "Yo, I was complaining about the Chappelle show."
Yeah.
What he did was just complain and be like a
Dog.
little bitch to the audience.
Respect.
Taylor Swift fucking
Taking
did her own
ownership.
shit. Yeah,
I'm not-
I fucked with that.
I'm not
Isn't it
arguing
Scooter
that.
Braun is the guy who like
Is Scooter Braun the one that
all
fucked her up?
I don't know.
Damn.
Scooter Braun is
I
like one of
should.
those figures that
Yes.
like
For sure.
is like a manager, controls.
Okay.
Scumbag.
I'm
Scumbag,
not saying
huge,
that
yeah.
I don't. I respect that about Taylor Swift. That I respect
She a
any
dog for
artist.
that. She a
I
dog for
respect
that.
any artist getting ownership of their art. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm saying. All I'm saying. All right.
He likes Brockhampton.
I listen to this. No, 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 no,
I mean,
no,
that's
no, no,
fine.
no,
That's
no,
fair.
no, no, no.
That's fair.
Listen,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just-
yes, yes, yes.
100%. I would
See.
I love Brockhampton. Subjectively, 100 like on a personal.
Subjectively,
She's
objectively.
one girl. They're
I'm
like
saying-
30 dudes.
Well, let me bring up
There's
one
like
dude. Ronan,
14 of them,
Back
and then
in-
there's like 18
they-
of them.
but
like,
they also encapsulate everything that you need as an artist. They have a graphic designer. They have a video director. They have they
and
have
they're all
producers.
Brockhampton.
And
It's
they-
not just the vocals.
Yo, wait,
It's
wait, wait.
everything.
What happened?
So they have a whole
She
team.
just-
They
they
have
have
a
a- the
whole
team.
team. Yeah.
She
plays
does
music,
what
She
all?
That's pretty
produces,
fire.
she sings, she writes.
Does she make her art? Does she promote it? Does she? I'm not saying that.
Does she
What is-
market it?
You
Does
don't-
she
you
do
don't
graphic
expect
design?
I'm not
Like
saying
artists to
photography,
do all
videography?
that.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay, so
You're
on-
also not her target.
You know what I'm
audience in the
saying?
slightest.
I'm
I like
saying is
music.
that
I like.
yo,
I like what happened with. All right, so all the new album. I was talking about what wrote it earlier. Joba, who's one of the vocalists, producers, whatever.
It's so
has-
funny that you know their names.
I know every one of them. I
All
can
of
list
them.
them all, bro.
How wouldn't we?
And affiliates. And
It's like
It's
Odd
funny.
Future. If you were a fan of Odd Future, you would know
big
all
Odd
their
Future.
names.
That's where the spirit. All right.
If you're a fan of
My point
NSYNC,
being, on
One Direction.
the light on their new album Roadrunner, Joba has arguably one of the greatest artistic musical moments
Ever.
ever.
Dude, when the
If you-
light
if you're gonna
comes
dis-
on and that voicemail little recording
It's about his father dying, so committing suicide over the pandemic. So it's like,
over
yeah, just-
a gun Glock
Yeah.
to his head.
Nah, that's fine. Like, yo, no one's saying Brockhampton.
and he
ain't
literally
and
the
just
song.
like most
straight pure
beautiful,
emotion.
spirit
Beautiful.
splitting
I don't know if I can sing
vocal.
about that, but,
Brockhampton is good.
Oh, now you say
Swift
it.
is-
No,
I
no
love
one.
that.
Yeah, she was always. She said that
I
from
You
the
said
love
I
beginning.
like
Brockhampton.
Brockhampton.
I listen to them.
I'm just passionate
Taylor
right now.
Swift is better.
All I'm gonna say is two brains is better than one.
What is Taylor Swift's artistic peak? Not terms of like biggest pop hit, biggest whatever.
The song that
The
says
song,
it all.
yeah.
All Too Well off the Red album.
Off of Red.
I don't
Okay.
even know.
That was like 3 or 4 albums in, right?
I'm counting. Yeah.
What's the
about
song
three or
called?
four albums.
Can I play it?
All Too
Yeah,
Well.
let's play it. I want to listen to it. I'll play you guys.
All right. So what are we saying? Oh, wait, now
This is what I think. I think Taylor Swift could do that. I don't think Brockhampton could do 22.
They have done
I think
Brockhampton.
Brockhampton
Taylor
could do 22.
Brockhampton
Nah,
has
Brockhampton
done
could definitely
Taylor
do-
Swift type shit.
They could definitely do like what
Ginger.
radio hits. Like, is that what you want?
Put Bareface up against Taylor Swift.
Ginger, Bareface, and Joba together.
Wait, hold up. I just realized we could like agree to disagree.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
We could just move on.
That's not how this works. That is not how this works.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
We can pour another drink and
You
move
got-
on.
I got an interesting one.
Yeah,
I
I got one more.
I got an interesting take on this. Dua Lipa, overrated, underrated.
Underrated.
Under.
Underrated.
You think? So?
Underrated.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
obsessed.
That woman's good, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because
Ooh.
I feel like she's just rated.
No.
No, because
enough.
I was
Fair enough. No,
I wanted to say underrated, but then you guys all said it. I'm like, oh shit.
No,
I
no,
You
think
know
no,
what?
she's
no,
like
no, no.
rated perfectly.
No, I think because right now she's on top of the pop
for
world.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think like she's up there with
But you
like
think she should stay there?
no, I think that people don't rate her at like the Britney Spears level,
Which she is at.
which I think
Yeah,
she is. But
yeah.
like, so that's the
She's,
underrated.
wait, she 1 album deep, 2 albums deep, something like that.
Is it two?
Yeah.
And then we all saw her body on the Grammys. She looked amazing. She
I'm not even gonna
ass.
talk about her looks.
Yeah, we don't. I
We
don't
respect.
we know- we know the
We
looks.
respect.
I was about to start talking. I was about to start talking if
She
you didn't say that.
just looked so good. I was like,
No,
oh,
she's
I want
beau-
her. She
she's
had, like,
gorgeous,
This,
yeah.
like, glitter outfit
Nah,
on. Oh.
big up.
She's the
Dua.
perfect pop star. She makes incredible music and looks incredible.
great.
I
And
feel
she's
like
kind of unproblematic.
I was gonna
Yeah.
literally say that. I feel like she doesn't have that
Until-
Britney Spears
Until, yeah.
controversy to be
Yeah,
that
who knows,
next level.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Until
She got a good head on her shoulders. It comes off as.
Do you agree with that kind of? Like she doesn't have that Britney Spears controversy to get to that level.
Until
Britney Spears was.
Well,
Britney
she
Spears
doesn't
is kind
have,
of
like-
controversial.
She
in
doesn't
like the
have like a
beginning.
messy part to her. She's just kind of put together.
I feel like
Well, the culture
that's
also
the next
changed.
step.
Britney Spears was at a time, dog, where like
Everything was weird.
not
They
lined
weren't
up
allowed
for
to
her.
be sexual like
Yeah.
she was. So.
Mm.
At her age, she was like young.
Yeah, that's all we had to say. Like
Nah.
the world,
No,
Dua has
big up, Lu-
the world in her hands. We'll say that.
Some of these bigger artists are big for a reason. that
Mhm.
I agree with, I guess.
No, but some of them are easily overrated.
Yeah,
But
100%.
she's way
Pitbull.
more. Why the fuck you saying? Why the fuck you talking to people like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you're going crazy
Yeah, what
right
the
now.
fuck, bro? Yeah, put your drink down, bro. I'm smack the shit at you.
You're speaking wild.
Yeah, say your last one.
Events that would be in person online, more specifically like concerts, like the live streams and stuff that like would have an audience, but like Coachella being live streamed, or like
I don't even
should
think
they happen?
I don't even think overrated is the fair word. It's to be like
Fire or
retire.
Should they happen? Should these
Nah.
events still take place for the sake of them happening, or should we just acknowledge that
it's COVID.
that it's
We can't do
you
this.
shouldn't do it because the proper setting isn't happening? Like there,
Retire.
yeah.
Because they only do it for money.
They're doing it for the sake of doing it.
Money.
They're doing it
Money.
for their money because
Yeah.
they're getting $15
Right.
for every person that comes in and blah blah blah. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Should that be a thing?
I mean, I think the Grammys was amazing, but they had the lowest viewership since it started.
Because the
so-
Grammys is terrible.
The
It's
fucking
just so
NBA
corrupt.
Finals
So
last
it's
year?
Events
really
like
good
that.
this year.
NBA Finals last year. They
I
had the
mean,
lowest
their
views ever.
performances could be good and all, but the Grammys in a whole is
That's
So-
different. There's
Yeah, of course.
you could do that. The audience is a perk of the sport. Like the game is what's central to that.
Nah.
No, you gotta perform for no one. You know what I mean? Like it's all right. I guess you're performing like you're feeding off the crowd. I guess everyone feeds off.
Yeah,
You know what? Forget
exactly,
that argument
yeah.
was bad.
I was
Bad
saying-
argument.
I got what you
Bad
meant. I
argument.
got
For
what you meant,
sports,
low-key.
you're performing for nobody but yourself and your team to
Ye-
win.
Yeah, but like
You're
as
going
a-
for an outcome. The outcome of a concert or something like that is
but
the,
no,
the
but
crowd
no,
goes
if
out feeling
anything,
good.
Ronan, but like as a
The-
person like that,
the-
like just watches sports for like the atmosphere combined with the talent of a team, right? Like it brings the whole atmosphere down. Like
Yeah.
It does.
If
Like-
anything, Jamie, would you agree that like the fans in sports are more important than the fans in like
Yeah.
concerts
Yeah.
100%.
and stuff? 100%. Because
These artists could still make great music.
and still have crazy ass shows with lights and fucking effects and everything.
Mhm.
But what's the point of having the show if no one's there to?
That's a
there
different. That's
watching.
a different argument.
But they're
like, not the
watching.
point.
They're
We're talking
watching,
about-
all right. But they're just at home watching.
You're saying.
because they can still create that same energy.
I see what you're saying.
But like with sports,
I know
like
what
the
you mean.
energy is not the same.
Yeah,
Like, you can't play,
I
like-
mean,
I-
you've seen like
Shit's
crazy,
trash, bro.
crazy. No,
I've been-
I'm saying like like with fans in the state, you see like crazy things like happening that you wouldn't particularly.
Here's the
see,
thing,
like,
though.
if now
And it
that they're
also
not
puts
fans
that
there.
little push into the player.
Here's the thing, though.
Hearing your
Pushing
fans.
the
the
commentators,
shit, the shit talking like or fans loving you,
bro.
like,
The commentators
all of that
even,
motivates you.
roars,
Yeah,
the
yeah, Jamie.
silence.
Yeah.
Jamie, the commentators
The
even get
boos,
into
though.
that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They feel the fucking crowd.
It
Yeah, Ray
erupts,
Hudson,
bro.
Ray Hudson in the full camp now.
Yeah.
Man's nutting. Man's literally nutting on the side, bro.
It should. It
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
Nutting.
Can I bring up one other
it
point?
vibrates through your
There's
body.
jizz on the walls,
Bring
bro.
up one other-
The walls weren't white before you walked in, fam.
Yeah,
They might have been.
One thing about like artists like performing on stage, like I feel like not every artist is like
A good performer.
talented enough as a performer.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my one thing.
Hey,
though.
Boogie.
Here's my one
The
thing.
biggest
100%.
example of that.
These concerts wouldn't
I
have
haven't
been
seen.
streamed for the most part. Like individual concerts for sure. Maybe the festivals they would get streamed, obviously, 'cause that's just what they do. But they wouldn't be streamed unless COVID happened. They would be in person exclusive. You couldn't see it
Right.
unless you were there. Sports arguably would get streamed regardless because there's a season.
But that's just because you can't cop a ticket.
They were always streamed. They're always broadcast on
You're
TV.
saying
And
it's
all
more
that.
Wait, so what's your
people
point?
be watching it on TV.
More people. What?
What's your point?
That they're. I can't
Virtually
believe we're
viewed
talking
anyway.
virtually concerts and stuff like that. We're never going to get broadcast.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Therefore, the audience is more integral in person
Mm,
because they
yeah.
wouldn't. This virtual broadcasting thing would have never
It still
happened.
exists.
It didn't exist.
In that-
I'm
in
saying,
that
like, with
sense?
sports, it still exists no matter.
There was
if
always
a
an audience
pandemic,
even at
if there was
home.
a pandemic
There's
or
an
not.
audience at home.
In that
regardless.
sense, yeah. But if you're talking about the performance of like the actual content or whatever you want to call it,
Right.
the thing that's being watched,
Right.
that has in sports it's more.
Yes.
But like in
Yes.
your sense, yeah, 100%. I agree.
Well, I guess when I thought of the thing as just subject to talk about, that's where I had.
100%.
Alright,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
no,
we
no,
could all
fully.
agree that like in person, like having like human interactions, like with really just like at the
Yeah.
basic level is way better than
Crowds are
That's
great
why-
wherever you are.
That's
Yeah.
why social media is dangerous, bro.
social dilemma.
Go ahead,
We,
talk about it.
we always talk. We talk about this literally every single podcast.
But what do you talk about now?
This shit's dangerous. Like it's the
Like
same shit.
in relative to, how is this relative to that?
Cause it fucking real like instances and like interactions don't replace
I see what you're saying.
this shit. And now
Every
especially
person at the concert got their phone out, fucking.
oh, I wasn't even talking about that,
like-
but yeah, that too.
Well, that's what.
Yeah.
yeah. That shit. I will.
That's the biggest pet
I will
peeve,
take
bro.
my phone out for my favorite song or something like that. But the
I
rest of the
was-
time,
I mean, yeah,
I'm
wait,
scared
there-
of
I mean-
dropping my phone. I
I
drop
was
my
like-
phone.
There's a difference of like, you know, like you recording it for like your own use, right? Like if
Most
you're
people are
just-
cloud chasing.
Yeah.
For the sake. Of
I was
music.
at Juice World performing "Goodbye and Good Riddance."
Yeah.
In Brooklyn at the Knockdown Center.
Yeah, for that Death Race
That's
tour, right?
not Death Race. "Goodbye and Good Riddance" is his
Oh,
first
sorry.
album.
Yeah, I misspoke.
That's low key a legendary album.
See, that's what I'm talking
"Goodbye
about.
and Good Riddance."
Go ahead.
It really is.
Sure.
If you think about it, and the numbers it did, and like
Yeah,
the
that
effect it
100%.
had, and the effect that it had on a man's career.
I think so. I agree with you.
So
I think the fact that it had.
I was at that
Listen James
concert.
and all
I
those
have
at the same
zero.
on it makes
I
it
have zero
different.
memories of that phone of that concert. On
You
my
got your
phone,
memory,
but I have it right here.
but see that
You
then
got
I-
you make it a nifty, bro.
low key.
Just
though-
like
no,
your
but-
bag.
okay,
But everybody else around me was like,
but low key, low key.
and I'm looking around. I'm like, he looks great with my eyes. Like this
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
great.
That's
I don't
kind of-
have to like
That's
Yeah,
kind of the
that's
focus.
argument.
I don't have to focus on having the perfect picture.
Yeah.
I could appreciate. what's
That's kind of
there.
the
Yeah.
argument
But
for why
everybody-
you would record then, so you have like the actual trigger of seeing it again.
But
to
I don't need to see it
remember
again
that.
if that.
But if you
If
remember that
that
feeling,
one
there's something
time
about
was
just
so
being
good.
so
I guess
soaked
like,
in that
to
feeling.
maybe
yeah.
play a bit of devil's advocate, right? Maybe not like the video part,
I
but
like
like maybe you want to have a picture to like.
I took a
look back
picture
Pictures
on.
for sure.
I took a picture, or I took like a 5-second video just to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was here
Yeah.
type thing.
But
But
you're
it's like-
recording the whole
Like,
thing.
Yeah.
like oh, one of my favorite songs will come on. I'm not recording the whole
No,
3 minutes.
there's you could go on YouTube
I'm
and look up
enjoying
full
that shit.
concerts on from a phone. Yeah, what are you saying?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you
Oh, I thought you came out
He
with
pointed out. I was like,
all
oh, yeah,
guns
she's looking
blazing.
for
Because
something.
I went with people and they literally spend.
Hidden.
They trying to spend the whole time just recording. I'm like, how do you enjoy this shit?
Yeah.
How?
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't. I know you don't. Because I have.
I like how
Where they just need to show someone else that they were at this concert.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
All right.
Moving on. I like how the original like argument for that was like,
be
Dua
more
Lipa.
real, people.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
All right.
But
You got more?
I got you have
You
one?
got one? Go
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Underrated, rated, or overrated. Us getting pizza after we're done.
Oh, like going out and
Yeah, sure.
everything?
Like
Yeah.
getting pizza.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Is that
Getting pizza?
rated,
Yeah.
overrated?
Like
We
specifically
can do
after
it.
a night
We
out?
can do-
No, right now.
No, she
Like
wants,
right
she
now.
wants
today,
pizza.
after this.
Overrated
Pizza.
thing to do, we could do it.
It couldn't say it better myself.
All right.
All right, I got one, and we
One
can
more.
wrap up the show
Yeah.
after that. Underrated or no versus
Mm.
Oh.
Takis versus Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
So we going
Hot
Salim
Cheetos.
versus
Does he have a thing with that?
Salim. Literally, they made a shirt on one of their
It's a Taki man?
collections, and it's Takis.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
They make like
Because Salim literally just be walking around everywhere with Takis. And just,
Yeah, you saw like the recent video where he was like, "I got the number." Like
they
that was
all
yeah.
sprinting out.
It looked kind of. That had to be
They
staged.
did that like so long ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was very
That was like one of like
un-COVID.
their OG kind of like pranks
Whoa,
before
wait.
they blew up and everybody knew.
Quick.
It's so hard for them to be like what they used to be now because so many people like know them. So it's hard to find that like
That's where any
video
prank,
from them
any
where
prank
you
channel.
like watch
What are you
it
talking
and you
about?
finish. No,
Yeah, but any prank
'Cause you
is
know
like
the
once
old
you get
videos?
recognition, it's like you can't really get away with
you know
that
the
stuff
old
anymore.
videos we used to watch where they were doing the Best Buy pranks and
Yeah.
like they were really fucking funny.
They're pranking.
They're
They're
now-
pranking.
Now you watch their video per se and you get to the end of it and it's just like not the same.
Well, they're YouTubers now. They're-
All right, wait,
yeah.
quick.
No, they still
quick,
do the
yeah, yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, quick little thing. What's
but
good
it's
with
not the
Jesse?
same. He just does his own shit.
You just don't. Oh,
He's
shit.
running the
Been smoking cigarettes, fucking
Nah.
chewies, whatever they're called.
He's running the full, he's running the business side of things.
Oh, okay. All right, wait. So wait, you said, what'd you say?
Nothing. We didn't
Cheetos?
talk about it yet. You
No, she
brought it
said-
up
she
and
said-
started talking
I'm
about
not
some shit.
talking Hot Cheetos?
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
Day and night.
I'm not
You
a
said that
fan
was too
either.
quick. Of course you're not.
You know, like
I'd
I
rather
already
go
thought about
regular
it. I already thought
Cheetos than
about
I
hot
can't be
Cheetos.
capping and say I haven't eaten more hot Cheetos in my life, Flamin' Hots, but I do like Takis be
too.
changing it a little more every now and then. And like it keeps the variety nice. And that hint of lime.
Limon.
Yo, if hot Cheetos throw a little bit of lime in,
They have those.
over. Oh.
They do.
Bro, never forget
it.
when I got like a 36 rack of the 36
Oh,
rack.
Chachitos?
No, fucking cup noodles, shrimp with lime flavor. That was cause I was like, yo, I like shrimp. I like cup noodles. I fucking love lime. Ding, ding, ding.
You go, I drink Corona.
To be
With
fair,
lime.
to be fair, like the 36
With lime.
rack was like fucking like it was like 36 cents, bro. It was like so like I wasn't that
Oh yeah,
stressed.
obviously. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
got
way
bills.
you're gonna spend like
So
that
they were
much.
awful.
Oh, it was the worst thing ever.
Why was
Yeah.
it like a little bit sweet?
It tastes like okay, I don't know what this tastes like, but like dog pee. Don't catch me. Don't catch me like that.
All right. I think that wraps it up.
I think that's the cast, guys. Well, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Ronan, for hosting us
Good
and
times.
being on the
We'll be back.
podcast.
Yeah, appreciate it. Though.
It was a
We're
great
ready
podcast.
for Dave season 2.
Oh,
We'll be
yeah,
back.
right.
We'll be
Coming
back.
soon.
Almost a year since we started the podcast,
For real,
but
for real.
Damn, already?
Yeah.
exactly, yo. Thank you guys for listening. Watch, like, listen, subscribe, hit us up, tell us it sucks. Bam.
All right.
That's it. That's the show.
Peace out.